starting quarterbacks today. Tagovailoa and Mariota. This is Achane coming off a sensational game against the Bills. 174 yards on the ground last week. Punt skill. It is an extra blocker for Miami. Pass is caught. Another first down taken out to the 45-yard line.
So they really need him to use that energy to get going.
Split backs, the toss to Achane. Takes it all the way to the Washington 32-yard line. Third down and 2, it is Achane. And he is stopped just short. Patterson's kick is good. Mariota complete on first down. Second down and 6. Mariota to the outside. It's Deebo Samuel. Kenneth Grant makes the play, gets up and celebrates.
It's fourth down. Cliff Kingsbury's offense going for it.
The fake to Rodriguez. And a first down completion. Out to midfield. Second down and 9. It's complete for a first down. McNichols in the backfield for the Commanders. From the Dolphins 36. Pass caught by McNichols out of the backfield. So Mariota has started the game 5 for 5. There are 2 flags thrown. This is the 10th play of the drive for Washington. From the Dolphins 15. Fake to Rodriguez. And the pass incomplete. Another flag. It was intended for the tight end, John Bates. 3 receivers set. Rodriguez in the backfield. Here is Rodriguez inside the 5. And takes it all the way down to the 2.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, tendency says they just might run the ball here.
It's Mariota on the 12th play of the drive. And he is stopped short. Fourth down and 1. Penalty markers.
Celere in Faso. Offense number 36. 5-yard penalty.
This is a 26-yard attempt. Matt Gay from the left hash. We are tied at 3. On second down, the toss, it's Achane. And he will pick up a Miami first down. It's 5:12 a.m. in Honolulu.
That's not too bad.
He's now 6 for 6 as he connects with number 6, Malik Washington, for a first down. Gordon in the backfield. Takes the handoff from Tagovailoa. And Gordon, you were talking about him earlier, the rookie out of Oklahoma State, 6th-round pick. Third down and 2. Tua wrapped up. Down he goes.
What a play.
That's 4.5 sacks for Martin. 39-yard attempt. Patterson now 2 for 2.
Because this guy is playing out of his mind at that defensive tackle spot.
Mariota with time on second down, and it is caught for a Commanders first down by the tight end, Zach Ertz. Robbie Chosen, the former Dolphin, formerly known as Robbie Anderson. Nice cut by Rodriguez, and he picks up another Commanders first down. Gain of 17 for Rodriguez. Fake to Rodriguez, and Mariota remains perfect, and a flag is thrown at the end of the play following the hit on Ertz. Mariota sets. Again, couldn't find anyone, and he's taken down. Back at the 34-yard line by Tyrell Dodson. And this attempt is from 51 yards from the left hash, Matt Gay. And his kick is no good. Wide to the right.
What it is to carry yourself and be a captain. You see how well he's playing for the Dolphins.
Tagovailoa to the outside. That's Waddle.
That Dan Quinn calls defenses with, Bobby Wagner plays with.
Tagovailoa brought down back at the 34-yard line. It's Jonathan Jones.
I think the officials, they missed that one.
Second down and 4 as Mariota swings it out to Krosky Barrett. Second down and 10. Mariota over the middle, wide open. It's Chris Moore. Picks up a Commanders first down out at midfield.
He was trying to chase plays. He wants him to stop doing that and get back to what he was the first 5 weeks.
Bullet of a pass fired by Mariota. It's another Washington first down.
The jumbo personnel in. That's an offensive lineman.
The give to Rodriguez, and he has a Washington first down.
Self-inflicted errors.
Third down and 18. They do have a timeout. And Samuel takes it all the way down inside the 15.
When they had the penalties that stalled the drive for this field goal.
Matt Gay from 30 yards out ties the game at 6. 4 successful field goals, 1 missed field goal, 1 punt. And now the kickoff is taken by Edmonds, and he is tripped up. Second down and 4 on the toss. Rodriguez has a Washington Commanders first down into Dolphins territory. Gain of 12 on the play. Mariota on second down. You called it. There he is. Deebo Samuel stopped a yard shy of the marker. Here's Rodriguez up the middle. Oh, and taken down by Aston Davis. He was the one man to beat. New set of downs for the Commanders. Pass is caught, taken inside the 15, the 10, all the way to the end zone. Deebo Samuel, touchdown. Those should be your favorite numbers.
You're right. Make that a thing, right?
Talking about Lewis, pass caught, and still going inside the 35, and finally brought down is Waddle. From the Washington 34, the fake to Achane. It's the tight end, Julian Hill. Commanders have a tough time bringing him down. Second down and 5, it's Gordon. Ollie Gordon picks up a Dolphins first down to the Commanders 7. There's Gordon, and he is stopped. Frankie Louvu. Tagovailoa looking. He throws and it's broken up. Bobby Wagner got a piece of it. Stopping the Dolphins on 4th down. Third down and 9. Mariota looking to throw. Pass is complete. And taken out to the 13-yard line for a first down by McNichols. Josh Johnson, who has been with an NFL record 14 different teams, handing it off to McNichols. We saw him in the 4th quarter last Sunday against Detroit with the big kids. Third down and 6, complete. First down, it's Malik Washington. Second down and 4. 2 with throws. It's a first down and more for Washington. Finally down at the Commanders 20. Jamie. Here's Achane. Achane, terrific second and third effort. And winds up gaining 9 yards on the play. Second and goal. Pass is caught and taken down to the 1. 10th play of the drive for the Dolphins. This is Gordon. He's in. Ollie Gordon with a Miami Dolphins touchdown. Commanders start from the 30 in a tie game. Toss, Krosky Barrett. Takes it out to the 40-yard line.
Try to study their tape, see what they did so well. London Fletcher, man, he was an awesome linebacker.
Mariota on 3rd down and 9, picks up the first and still going. Marcus Mariota inside the 20 and finally knocked out of bounds. And now Deebo Samuel will take the snap. Mariota top of the screen. Here's Samuel. And Samuel on 3rd down and 2 picks up a Commanders first down. Andrew Wiley in at right guard. The give to Rodriguez. And he is stopped short.
Sitting right there, going in motion.
4th and goal. Mariota's pass is incomplete.
He slipped.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. Gordon picks up a Dolphins first. Out across the 20. Dragged down by Jeremy Reeves.
Achane, they like doing the screens on 3rd and long.
Tua on 3rd down. There is a flag. He escapes. Now he's taken down by Von Miller. But we'll check with Sean Smith. Bumbo! Ball loose. Now the Dolphins say they have it. Sanders was back deep. Couldn't control it. And it will be Dolphins football. 2nd down and 9. It's Achane. He picks up a Dolphins first down inside the Commanders 30. 2nd down and 5. It's Achane inside the 10 and forced out of bounds at the 6-yard line by Jonathan Jones. 2nd and goal. The toss. Achane.
Wow.
Achane is just short. Stopped just shy of the goal line. Here's Achane, and he is stopped. Kinlaw makes the play. No timeouts for Washington. 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Gordon, he's stopped. For the 2nd time, the Dolphins stopped on 4th and goal. Start from their 3-yard line. Mariota looking to throw from the end zone, and it's caught. 1st down and more. Out across the 30-yard line, it's Deebo Samuel. 3rd down and 6. Mariota complete. 1st down and more for the Commanders. Knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line is Jacoby Jones. 2nd down and 8. Pass broken up by Marshall.
Right now they have Zach Ertz at the bottom. He's one-on-one.
Mariota heaving one downfield, and it's off the hand of the intended receiver, Chris Moore.
I mean, the execution wasn't there.
So here's Matt Gay from 56 yards out. It is no good. Wide to the right. To his pass caught by Achane. No chance to lateral into a teammate. Time runs out here in the 4th quarter. And we will head to extra time here in Madrid.
To be a Commanders fan now.
Mariota pumps fake, throws, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Jack Jones. On the first play from scrimmage in overtime. On 1st down, it's Achane. Inside the 25, down to the 23. Achane picks up a Miami 1st down, gain of 10. Here's Achane on the toss inside the 15. And pulled down Riley Patterson, 29-yard attempt for the win from the left hash. It is straight through. The Miami Dolphins win it in Madrid in overtime. Second straight win for the Dolphins, sixth consecutive defeat for the Commanders.
And the fake to Warren. Here comes Osai. There goes the pass. DK Metcalf. Pass midfield and a first down catch and run. 37 rushing yards past couple games. Coming off the bye. Pitch out 2nd and 7. Warren sports 3. Cuts into the secondary. And now it's a foot race. Can they stop him there? A hit by Turner. Can't bring him down. What a run. And that probably is one of the things this offense has lacked. Explosive playmakers. 2nd and 8, Gainwell the back, and he gets the call. A foot race here with the rookie Carter. Touchdown. Five in the secondary. Flacco 3rd and 11. Here they come. There he goes, right at the marker, and looks like they got the first down. Yes. And that left tackle looked like he was moving Brown. No yellow. Here's a pass. Josivash, who's not doubled, is left free. Gets the first down pass on 3rd and 6. Another completion through the air by Flacco. 7 yards. Josivash.
Better get that ball out of your hands.
Chase on the move. Chase Brown gets the call. Swerving and accelerates into the secondary. He made a miss and finally brought down on the play by Ramsey. Nice. Brooks is the running back. Flacco to the air and time. Flag, as you see, and to the side. Caught by Higgins. He's in right now. Let's see what the flag is about. It is a hold on Pittsburgh. It'll count. It's a 28-yard touchdown pass to Higgins.
Points. Higgins is just working a drag route. But watch as this play extends. He looks, he's not supposed to wheel this. But as the play breaks down, he's like, oh, I'm just going to go up the sideline. Flacco's able to find him.
Flacco with his 12th touchdown pass. Here is McPherson to try to tie the game in what has been a terrific start with a lot of wind and cold, blustery weather. It is good. Tied at 7. Flag has been thrown.
Personal foul, roughing the snapper. Defense number 94. Cincinnati would like to take it from the 2 to the 1 and try for 2.
Chase Brown in there right behind Flacco.
2-point try. Flacco has started 5 of 6, and look at the direct snap. The Wildcat. Brown can't puncture. Nice stop. Block was there. I was going to throw it back down to you for that. Yeah, here comes Gainwell in motion on a 2nd down and 8. He gets the pass, a one-handed grab, a block by Metcalf, and then tackled out of bounds by Oren Burks.
Tomlin was telling us how physical that group can be.
Connor Hayward, the tush push. And he looked like he was stoned at the line. I don't think he got it. Into the nickel. Jones the block at the left tackle underneath. And it was caught by Austin. He's just beyond the 45. And that trade with the Tennessee Titans. It's 3rd down and 6. A chip right there by Chase Brown going deep. And it is knocked away. What a play by Pierre. Replacing Slay. Gainwell the back. 2nd down and 11. Here comes Rodgers underneath. Freiermuth. They'll get by the defense of Carter, and it will take a village to bring him down.
Yeah, it hasn't gone their way, but they felt like coming into this game, they could get this thing done. They're right back in the mix.
3rd and 21. Underneath they go. Oh, the hurdling big man, Washington. Jamar Chase, just 1 catch so far. 3rd and 6. Brown the block. Here's a nice one-handed catch by Chase. First down. And he was tripped up finally by Porter into the secondary.
The importance of this game, he said, I'm not normally a standings or stats guy, but he goes, I thought it was important for them to understand the importance of this game.
3rd down 7. There's the time. Here's the hit. There's almost picked off on the play. Duggar had it, or almost did. Looking for Brown.
Back adjusting to the talents of what he has on offense.
Gainwell was the back. Fautanu with the block, and Rodgers will find the escape hatch. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. Hits the deck, slides into 2nd. Gainwell again out of the backfield. Jones the block at the left tackle. The muscular tight end Washington, running roughshod, bulldozing, plowing. Wow! Catch and run. 31. They began this drive deep in their own zone. 1st and 10. Gainwell. Nice block. Salamalo. And here goes the run for a first down. Brought down by Osai. He is suited up for the first time as a pro. Gainwell back. 3rd and goal. And Rodgers incomplete.
On a field goal attempt.
25-yard try by Chris Boswell. And tack on 3 more. And Pittsburgh leads it 10-6.
I've been impressed with the defenses, the adjustments they've made, and how they've. And I think the wind has had a factor in it too, Kevin. I think the wind has been a big factor here in the first half.
So each team on their first possession got touchdown passes. Gainwell and Flacco with the 1st and 10. Brown gets the call. Big hole opened up by Mims. He's into the secondary. They can't even tear him down. Flacco through the air, 11 of 18. Playing with the bad shoulder today. This is Brown. Tries to cut. He does. He got outside of Porter and tries to wheel, and he will find room. Joe Flacco, top 25 all-time in touchdown passes and yards. Underneath, it's Chase. 2nd catch today, down to the 26. Drilled on the play by Eccles. And the wind is, your guess is as good as mine what the wind is going to do to it. And he drills it home. It's a 1-point game again. Gainwell the back, 3rd down and 2. Rudolph in for the injured Rodgers is questionable. And to the air. And the backpedaling catch on a first down, Gainwell. With a 3rd down and a long 11. Here they come. Salamo with a block and a catch made downfield. Grabbed right there by Roman Wilson.
I think the arms extended and the separation is what drew the flag.
3rd and 17. Underneath, it's Washington. Stiff arms his way into Stone, hanging on for dear life, and he leads him for a first down.
You got 2 guys coming up that combined have about the same size. So
18-yard gain, Rudolph to the air. And underneath, Metcalf. He'll dance and drive, and Battle will get another first down lunge or close to it. Drive started back at the Pittsburgh 27. Couple of 18-yard passes through the air.
Metcalf's lined up in the slot.
3rd and 2, crumbling pocket, chased by Osai, chased by Murphy, and has to throw that baby away. Incomplete. 4th and 2. The defense of Cincinnati holds again. So here is a field goal try at 30 yards to extend their lead, and he belts that right through from 30.
And he's transitioned very well.
3rd and 10. Flacco with time underneath. Fant will dive, and he got the first down. Broke a tackle on the play. They couldn't bring him down on the initial hit by Pierre, and he was finally brought down. Flacco's thrown a touchdown pass today at 28 to Higgins. 2nd and 6 to the near side, and brought in by Higgins again. He's tackled by Pierre. Deflected passes as any in the NFL. 3rd and 9. Sample the block. It's intercepted. It's picked off by Duggar. He's got room to roam. There's a block on the play by Herbig. You can't kiss him goodbye. Touchdown. Pick 6.
It's the pressure. Watch the pressure coming here. Duggar's up here. He's going to drop into the middle of the field. Watch, you blitz, so all of a sudden you got man coverage, but Duggar is in a robber mode. So he's floating in the middle of the field. He's not assigned to anybody. He goes to the middle of the field. So when they go to throw the hot throw, when Flacco goes to make the hot throw to Higgins.
If they lose today, 3 games out, and not a lot of time left, 7 games. Back to pass, 2nd and 7, Flacco. And right on the screws, it's caught in front of Duggar by Higgins. First time in the red zone today. From behind, they got him. Herbig coming in, starting for Alex Highsmith. McPherson. And curls in good from 48.
Given the appearance of rushing 5, I'd be hard-pressed to think they're going to do that. They drop out into zone. Oh, my gosh, they let him over the top.
Gainwell, Washington a block and a first down run, staggering to the 35. What a block by the tight end, Washington. They're going to go with 4 in the secondary. 2nd down and 7. The fake to Warren. Here comes Rudolph, and he's got DK Metcalf at the 20. And shoved out of bounds by Cedric Johnson. Nice one-handed snare. Got a block on the play from McCormick. Swerving inside the 10. Tackled by Battle.
2 of the next 3 would be Baltimore twice.
Second goal. Gainwell breaks the tackle right there of Burks and goes in for 6. His second touchdown reception today.
And Tomlin talked about the practice during the week. Of course, they've had to deal with some adversity. No Rodgers here in the second half. Gainwell, though, breaks the tackle and gets into the end.
He'll go outside, and it's caught here by Fant, and quickly on him. Eccles, the ball jarred free, picked up Pierre. He'll take it in. It is a touchdown. A second turnover touchdown by the defense. It again.
One more time, the ball starts coming loose right before the knee makes contact. Pierre's there waiting to scoop and score.
Steelers lead the NFL in points off turnovers, and they got 14 of them today. 2 defensive touchdowns, 2 short touchdown passes to their running back by 2 different quarterbacks. It's Chase Brown on 2nd down and 3. Steeler history today, and now is back in games played and back of Ben Roethlisberger. 1st and 10. It's Jamar Chase on the sideline and grabbed there by Porter and Russell to the ground. Here on CBS at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7 for Flacco. It's Tanner Hudson and getting away, squirming away from Wilson, and then brought down after. And Flacco again. To the air, 4th and 1, and Pierre got it, but was he in bounds on the pick? No, on the chalk. 5 seconds.
Speaking of opportunities, Mason Rudolph, a heck of a second half for the Steelers.
Yeah, 12 of 16, 127, touchdown pass. He takes the knee, and that is all she wrote. The Steelers win it. For Trent Green, Melanie Collins, Gene Steratore, I'm Kevin Harlan. Good afternoon from Pittsburgh.
Tampa Bay has worked its way through those problems up front. They stabilized it. There's White. White takes it to the second level and beyond. First down run out near the 40-yard line. 12-yard pickup, the strongest he had seen from this group. 3rd down and 8. Mayfield loads it up, fires. It's on time to Tez Johnson. But it's ruled incomplete. Johnson could not complete it all the way through. 2nd and 10 from the 5. Cook in the backfield.
Another
Allen
blocked.
Look out. Allen gets out of there. He floats it. Ill-advised. And it's picked off. Jacob Parrish is there. Jacob Parrish with the pick. Josh Allen trying to make something happen. And the Buccaneers are in business. Shotgun Mayfield.
Only team in the NFL with no tight end touchdowns.
Mayfield looking, floats it, back of the end zone, too high for Abuka. He's the 3rd longest in NFL history. It's been that kind of year and that kind of era for kickers. Chip shot, right down the middle. Evan, prior to the game, reporting that Gabe Davis is back in the fold. He had been on the practice squad, the longtime Bill, returning from the torn meniscus injury. Hardman cutting it outside. Hardman cutting it inside. Big return, much needed for Buffalo. 61 yards to keep his offense on the field, facing a 4th and 4. Allen sets, throws, hits his man in stride. Gabe Davis is back for Buffalo. No Dalton Kincaid today for Buffalo, hamstring injury. Keon Coleman inactive, underneath pass, caught by Johnson. Johnson loses the ball, but he jumps on top of it. They keep Johnson in there, tight formation. Hand it to him. Johnson angling, somehow emerged from that group. So they'll go with their jumbo formation. Allen does it himself. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bills take the lead.
Gilliam with a great push, but a Great job by the offensive line. This was a stand-up quarterback sneak into the end zone. No problem for Josh Allen and company. Working their way down the field to take the lead. Jar of grass.
So you want to analyze the dirt. Send it to the lab. Pump fake, Mayfield. It's handled downfield by Shepard. Character. Joni loves Chachi. The run, Mayfield. This is a 3rd and 8. They spread it with 5. Mayfield, dump off, handled by White. Makes his move. White still going, and he leans forward. He's right there. Tucker in at running back. Mayfield, he's going to run it in for the touchdown. Buccaneers answer, and Mayfield chucks it into the crowd.
Joey Bosa, they're going to read him. He goes down for the dive. Baker takes it. Both receivers covered. He does it himself, and then a little scorpion at the end there. If you're a Buccaneers fan, you're like, Baker, we don't need to be taking that type of hit 2 yards into the end zone. But he said, I'll just chuck this over into the new stadium.
20 sacks taken this season, 19 in 2024, the entire year. Allen, that's a laser beam to Joshua Palmer. He's back in the lineup. Way to win. That's the objective. Super Bowl expectations, that's part of the deal. Cook was a disciplinary issue that he reportedly missed a meeting on Friday, and the decision was made to not have him activated today. Allen on 3rd and 3.
Only a 3-man rush from the Bucs.
Allen buys time. He's going to toss it downfield. Open man. Caught by Shavers. Touchdown, Bills. That's old-fashioned Josh Allen football.
Time to throw in his career this season, but you don't care when the play ends like this. He makes things happen. The Bucs only rush 3. Plenty of time. Delivers a strike down the field. What a play by Josh Allen and Tyrell Shavers to ignite this Buffalo offense.
Buccaneers get the football back at the 34-yard line. Running play to White. Rashad White knifes through. Strong gain of 9 yards on first down. 3rd and 12. Mayfield, deep drop. And the pass is on target to Shepard. They convert. First down, Buccaneers. Now in his 3rd year with the team. On a give for Tucker. Tucker's got blockers. Tucker is going down the sideline. And Tucker is gone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Michael Jordan and Tristan Wirfs are going to lead the way out here, and this is exactly what the Buffalo Bills had problems with against the Dolphins last week. Explosive runs, 4 touchdowns. This is exactly what happened, and you have receivers jumping into block. You have Wirfs downfield pancaking guys on the way to the end zone. Teams just being able to gash them on the ground.
Ray Davis from the 5 off the kick by McLaughlin. Stutter step move by Davis, works his way through traffic. He goes down the sideline and he's out of bounds. He crossed the 45. They're going to mark him out at the 49. Shotgun Allen. They need 2 yards. Allen will throw. It's popped up and it's picked off. Servassier Dennis. What a day he's having. Tyke Smith once again with the deflection.
David, who's the biggest dog on the team besides you? And he said Tyke Smith.
Inside handoff. White carrying tacklers on his back. First down into Buffalo territory. 3rd down and 5 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield will throw it, and it bounces off the intended target, Otten. And now Tampa Bay has to make some decisions. Operating from their own 8. Sling downfield. It's handled by Shavers. And forced out of bounds, short of the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Quick hitter. Ty Johnson creates after the catch. Big gain down the sideline. Ty Johnson takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir and, wow, Curtis Samuel with a great block out there. just clearing the path all the way to the end zone. What a play, but more importantly, what great blocking by these Buffalo.
24 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and 2 for Tampa Bay. Trying to get into field goal range. Mayfield. That's a long pass, and it's hauled in by Shepard. 1st down, Buccaneers. Long count, Mayfield.
There you go. Get up there and spike it.
Tosses to Abuka. We're down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds. They're trying to grab the ball, and flags come down.
I think he might have purposely knocked it out.
Defense number 56, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Javon Solomon.
That level of expectation is certainly very high.
Mayfield lets it fly. It's a sideline route, and it's out of bounds. Tez Johnson with 5 seconds on the clock, and that's going to set it up very nicely for Chase McLaughlin. Decker snaps it, hold by Dixon. It's blocked! Buffalo blocks it! No points for the Buccaneers.
Greg Rousseau.
Older, defense number 70, 5-yard penalty with an automatic first down. Corrections, 2nd down.
Chris Tabor, the special teams coach, is steamed along the Buffalo sideline. This is a 24-yarder, and it's good. As time expires, dime package here for Buffalo. Mayfield. It's caught. The extra effort by Otten.
Make an argument that he fell across the line there.
Dixon pops it in the air. It's handled by Hardman, and he loses the ball. The Buccaneers jump on it. Hardman had the big return earlier, and now he gives it away. How to recognize coverages. It's Tucker. Another big gain for Sean Tucker. He has steamrolled this Buffalo defense. Matt Milano eventually brings him down. Mayfield steps up. Mayfield running with it, and he's got the first down. Tucker in the backfield, give it to him. Tucker taking it to the outside, and Tucker has got it for the touchdown. Monster day for Sean Tucker. Buccaneers take the lead.
Watch this. Tristan Wirfs out in front. Doesn't touch anybody. Baker puts his arm up in the air when they're at the 5-yard line, knowing that this one's in the end zone. Great design. And just one more time taking advantage.
Trying to make this a 7-point lead. Mayfield steps up, and Mayfield is going to come up short.
No, they should have kicked it. I think they should have. I think that's absolutely something you can say about both of these quarterbacks. Everybody that they come in contact with loves them.
On the return for Buffalo, Ray Davis breaks one tackle, and Davis takes it into Tampa Bay territory. Special teams has played a role here today. Longtime coach of the NFL, had been with Carolina, Chicago, and Cleveland. Allen sets it up and floats it to Shavers.
The run game hasn't been what it's been all year for him.
Allen, pump fake, and throws it nowhere. This is a 39-yard attempt for the 19-year veteran, 41-year-old Matt Prater. Well, they got pretty good pressure, and Prater knocks it through. This is the 14th time these two teams have played. Mayfield, step, throw, intercepted. It gets picked off by Bishop. And Bishop is brought down. And he has set up this offense nicely now with 3:53 to go in the third. Allen steps up, delivers downfield, separation, catch made, touchdown, James Cook.
This is a crazy tough ask of Anthony Nelson. Watch him. He's responsible for Cook out of the backfield, and there is just no way he is going to catch up to a fast James Cook with a running start up through that B gap all day long. Josh Allen saw it, took advantage of it.
Handoff, Tucker. He's got the first down. He propels himself into Buffalo territory to the 49. In those games, Mayfield steps up. Mayfield fake. Mayfield runs for the first down. 201 yards on the ground. Shotgun. Mayfield's going to throw for it, and he's got his man in stride. Sean Tucker breaks away for the touchdown. What a day for it.
The Sean Tucker game continues. He's in the backfield. It's only 3rd and 1. You think maybe they're going to run it just like I did. And instead, they slide him out of the backfield on a wheel route. Wide open. Baker hits him, makes a man miss. Touchdown. What a day for Sean Tucker.
Tucker is known for Mayfield. Shotgun. Looking to throw for it. He does. Was Shepard inbounds? He was not. Nope. Fake the handoff. Allen's team now down by 1. Short pass to Cook. He's going to turn it upfield. And Cook glides towards the sideline. Gets rush is coming. They handle it. Allen throws, and it's popped in the air. But is it a clean catch for Samuel?
I think he might have this. We have a great angle if we can get to it. I think he might have this ball. Possession 1-2, that back heel drags.
After replay assistance, the ruling is a first down, completed pass.
You are correct. Replay assistance jumps in. Under 11 minutes to play. Motion man is Shakir. Play action. Allen out of the pocket. Allen will throw on the move and hits his man. Gabe Davis, the veteran, brings it in. Ty Johnson, who has been a factor here for Buffalo, now in the backfield. Allen is going to step and throw, delivers downfield. It is Dawson Knox inside the 5. Allen, of course, with a rushing touchdown. He might do it again. And does! Touchdown Bills! Back and forth we go in Buffalo.
With his life, and Dalton Knox is going to set a block to spring Josh Allen as he follows his offensive line into the end zone. Great drive there by the Buffalo Bills.
He's been held in check. 5 catches, 40 yards for the talented rookie. 3rd down and 2. Mayfield throws it. It's off the hands of Shepard. From the gun. Allen. Complete. Gabe Davis. Nice move by Davis. Together as Davis was making his way back from injury. Handoff. Cook dances. Cook. Little juke move by Cook. We're down to 5:05 to play. 2nd and 2. Oh, he's wide open. Cook's got a lot of green grass. And brought down at the 35 by Winfield. In these situations, Allen has used his legs effectively. This time it's going to be a pass. Shakir gets bunched up and driven backward. It's Parrish, the rookie out of Kansas State. Handed off to Cook. Little zigzag move from Cook. He drives inside the 10. They're chewing up clock. 2nd and 3. Allen is going to keep it. Josh Allen inside the 5. They're going to push him in. Pay dirt. Touchdown, Bills. For the MVP, Allen.
When you need a play, you put the hands in the MVP, and boy, does he follow his center and his tackle, Deion Dawkins, right into the end zone, and everybody in Buffalo helped push him in. What a play, what a motion. Stadium erupts.
But they trail by 12. Mayfield steps up. Oh, he puts some zip on it to Cade Otton. First down into Buffalo territory as he's down at the 46. This new experience in Buffalo. Mayfield, protection holds up. Now it doesn't, and he fumbles the ball. Buffalo's got it. Recovered by Dorian Williams. The knockaway by Daquan Jones. So things not easy for the Buccaneers as they're just trying to get healthier and get themselves back to a place where they have their full complement of weapons. The athletes that he's looked up to, Kobe Bryant and Mike Tyson, Tiger Woods, Brett Favre, just the way they competed. Allen and Mayfield had an embrace, a long conversation between McDermott and Bowles. Buffalo started the season 4-0.
Early 3rd and 9. Mills throws and reaching out and grabbing it. Jaden Higgins good enough for the first down as he went out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Straight drop. Throws, Collins turns and grabs it. Oh, Nico Collins worked that well. Check that exact spot against Darrell Baker Jr. Mills floating it, open, and catching it. Xavier Hutchinson for a big gainer. Well protected as Mills. He dumps it off short. Dario Gobawale. The kick hit the upright. A doink and a no good. There is a whistle and a flag.
The field goal was unsuccessful. Personal foul, unnecessary contact to the snapper, defense number 98. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down.
Pressure coming. Mills throws. Catch made and down to about the 2. It'll be 4th and goal. That was Kirk who held on to that one. Or you can run it. Mills has it. He's in trouble and he's sacked back at the 15-yard line. Cody Barton came in on him and wouldn't let him get away. This season was back week 4 against this Texans defense from the 12-yard line. He'll throw it. Toss it, complete, up across the 20, and up to the 25-yard line. Ward from the pocket, throws right on target, and that's DK near the first down marker before going out of bounds. Spears in the backfield. Ward will dump it off to Tajay Spears. Slips 1, slips 2. Got a first down. All the way up to the 49-yard line. Pass is. Did he hang on? Down around, that's Okonkwo. 3rd and 15. Ward throws right away down the sideline. It is almost intercepted. The kick. Long enough. It's good. 56 yards away. Good vision. He's got a wiggle to him. Fakes to him and throws to Nico Collins. And he caught it and stepped out of bounds. And that's a first down catch. Great receiver is what his offensive coordinator and quarterback called him. This time he tries to run it and gets the first down, working inside the 45. Mills sets, throws, catch inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line is Dalton Schultz. Mills is going to be sacked back at the 40, and Arden Key closed on him. Ward throws and open. He's going to run it. That's Woody Marks, and we'll go to the half. This feels like an AFC South Division game, but the Titans have a 3-0 lead at home.
Everybody on the line of scrimmage right now.
Here they come. Ward floats it, turning around and sliding to make the catch. And a good one was Mason Kinsey. But Calvin Ridley went out early, returned to the game, but suffered an ankle injury. Pollard the back. Fresh set of downs for Ward and throwing, and a low throw, but gathered in. That's Gunnar Helm.
And he'll have a couple of errant throws like we saw to Kinsey there.
3rd down, 3. Spears won't get it.
I'd err on the side of aggressiveness.
47 yards away for Sly. He's good. Remember, he hit from 56 in the first half. So
118. What's up?
Fake to Nick Chubb. Middle is open. Collins has it at midfield and is thrown down at the 47-yard line. And has time. There's Collins inside the 30. Snag that out of the air for a first down. On 2nd down, 6.
Comes pressure.
Floating one. Catch made to the end zone. Jaden Higgins. And they're going to say, boy, that looked like he was in. The official right there. Davis Mills, end zone throw. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins. And a little selling with the tutties.
And he's just going to release here and get out to the edge right here. So watch him on the crosser, then find that end line, beat the linebacker, and then suck that ball in real quick, right?
3rd and 3. Ward batted away. And it will be 4th down. E.J. Speed knocked that ball out of the air. That concussion protocol is a challenge as this throw is right on target. But Xavier Hutchinson moves it upfield and goes out of bounds for the first down. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Marks comes back in. He got the start today. They've worked in Chubb as well. Pressure picked up. Mills throws inside the 30. It's Collins. Collins, top of your screen. He goes the other way. And almost hauled in by Hutchinson. Broken up. Baker back there, and it's 4th down. 4-point advantage. Matthew Wright with Fairbairn injured. The kick from 41 is right through. And a 10-6 lead. Extra pressure coming, 3rd and 10. He's got to get rid of it. He is sacked. The ball is out. And it looks like Will Anderson Jr. has the football. Get closer for points for the Texans. Blitzes on. Mills has time. Completes. Falling right at the 25 is Schultz. But he's going to be a little bit short. Want to get something out of that takeaway, that fumble recovery that your defense came up with for you. From 43 yards away, Matthew Wright delivers. Picked for 3 different teams this year. Ward from the pocket is going to be sacked. And on back-to-back series, that's Daniil Hunter. But a 3rd and 5 here for Mills, who's in trouble. He's sacked. He tried to run forward through the rush. Jeffrey Simmons. Right here, you need 4, and the catch is made, and Helm holds on and struggles for the first down. Sideline throw, and maybe a step, but Van Jefferson, was he interfered with? Let's see. Your most experienced receiver now that's out there.
Defense number 24. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It's 1st down.
No, Titans, you get the feeling they're not going to give the ball up unless it's on downs now, or they score. There's a flag in the area of holding as Cam Ward goes all the way inside the 45 of Houston. Ward throws deep, and it's caught inside the 10. Okonkwo, the tight end. 2nd and goal. Ward rolling, throwing, catch, got it. The end zone. Van Jefferson and a Titans touchdown. A drive that started way back at their own 5-yard line.
Formation, he misses the count a little late on the count on purpose so he can create the angle and the misdirection and then finds the corner pylon
from the 35-yard line. Davis Mills will float one, and that is Schultz. Picks up a first down. He's looking that way, and Nico Collins has it and brought it down inbounds. The official says his feet, and the catch. Woody Marks straight ahead. And a first down inside the 25. 23 seconds remain. Go back to Marks straight ahead.
Wrap up the ball. You see Woody Marks right there. He understands the situation.
Texans. Matthew Wright for the win. The kick. Right down Broadway through the heart of Nashville. And what a performance.
On 3rd and 5, it's a 4-man Green Bay rush. Winston with time, a floater, a man, and a catch for a first down from Wan'Dale Robinson, the leading Giants receiver this year. Robinson in motion. Handoff right back to Tracy, trying to slice through. He's got a first down to the 28-yard line. On 2nd down. Winston over the middle, got a man wide open. First down, and Isaiah Hodgins makes the grab back with the New York Giants. Robinson in motion. Give it to Singletary. On the cut, penetrates and scores. What an opening drive for the Giants behind Jamison Company.
Yeah, this is their classic duo. Everybody runs this in the league. A bunch of double teams up front. Typically that stays front side, but great patience by Singletary to feel that backside.
2nd down. So it's a screen for Jacobs. Little extension of the run game here. And Jacobs tight-roping the sideline. Gets jarred out of bounds in Giants territory. Love, quick throw, out route. The tight end, Luke Musgrave, gets blown up by Cordell Flott. Musgrave is in there for the injured Tucker Kraft. Micah Parsons trying to get back on track this week. They lined him up inside that time. Throw is late to the outside and nearly picked off again by Valentine. He's had a couple of shots at a pick today. So now they go with an end around for Bo Melton, who finds an alley and finds a first down inside the 35 of New York. 3rd and 8. He's going to keep it. He's got this element to his game, and there goes Malik Willis for a first down into the New York red zone. Willis rolling to the left, dumps it off. It's Fitzpatrick, and it's 1st and goal for Green Bay. Just the 6th grab of the season for the 4th-year man out of Georgia. 3rd down again. Willis holds on. Willis rolls and throws, and it's snatched for the touchdown by Watson. First of the season for Watson, back from the knee injury and back in the end zone for the Pack.
Catch, and for Malik Willis to find this guy as Burns is bearing down on him and just gets blasted. My goodness. How did he even see him? He's the 3rd read, dragging across the back line. He went flat to corner and then ripped it to Christian Watson there. As Brian Burns was bearing down on him. I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a...
And now Lucas Havrasik playing in his 3rd game for the injured Brandon McManus. Misses a kick for the first time this year.
He certainly keep that other side off the field is what you're trying to do.
Winston, little out route past the sticks, and it is good enough for a first down for Robinson. No, it's going to be juggled, incomplete. Just a 4-man rush from New York. Love over the middle, past the sticks. This time it's held on to by Watson, and he's got the first down to the 31. And of course, Golden was drafted in the 1st round this year. Deep drop, looking for something downfield. Nothing there. Now Love floats it. Loose man is golden. Right on cue. First down in New York territory.
Love, like, hey, we have to get this passing game going so that we can complete this offense.
There's another play action fake on the rollout. Love throws on the move. Romeo Doubs steps out inside the 15, and the Packers are in the red zone. 10th play of the drive out of a run formation, and Wilson slips through and scores to give Green Bay the lead. His first touchdown of the season.
Just watch the interior of this offensive line. This is what they wanted to do coming into this game, was reestablish their physical. Well, that Parsons inside over the right guard.
Oh, here he comes. And Winston had to get rid of it. Tracy got away. And Tracy picks up the first down. Edgerrin Cooper had him dead to rights after Winston had to just get rid of it. Play callers for these units. Both guys maybe wanted to be head coaches someday full time. Winston on the slant converts a third down. 3rd and 1. Play clock's winding. Snap to Winston to push the pile and get the first down. All the way down inside the 20. New York, both teams have 2 timeouts. No coaches' challenges inside the 2-minute warning. Winston sees some pressure, floats it end zone, and it's off the back of Isaiah McDuffie. And a flag is out as Theo Johnson, the big tight end. Let's see what Scott Novak says.
There is no foul for roughing the passer because he was blocked in. However, pass interference on the defense.
They load up the backfield. They give it to Singletary, and he's in. This game is tied. Second of the day.
60 yards rushing, 0 sacks, only 4 pressures on the quarterback. They've really played a complete game.
And Koo is going to end up missing it. So that penalty ends up killing the Giants. On the 28. Pressure coming from Abdul Carter. Nearly had that first full sack, but Doubs holds on a fluttering Love delivery for a first down. Love looking deep. Pockets collapsing. He got tripped up and touchdown. Clock will move. 25 seconds and counting. Maybe the Giants use their timeout here. Green Bay slated to get the ball to start the second half. Winston's going to take a knee, and they'll be happy as a touchdown underdog to take a tie into the locker room.
There's no question. I think this half went about as well as you could have hoped for the Giants.
Motion Jones, they give it to Tracy, hold off the left side. And close to the first down. Right at the line to gain. Singletary has done this plenty in his career. Can he get the yard they need? Looking for the push.
He's there.
Oh my goodness. Let's see where they spot this. It is pass. Parsons is coming. Winston avoids, throws, diving catch, first down. Hodgins is there with that 6'3" frame to secure 13 yards and a chain-moving grab. From the 42. Deep drop, off the fake. Winston got a man. In the middle of that zone defense, it's grabbed by Jalen Hyatt. They've converted twice on this drive on 4th down. Trying to do it again. Here comes the rush. Winston dancing, moving, and down he goes! Packers get the stop, and it's Micah Parsons to help finish it off. Giants on 3rd down, the pressure comes, and Winston got it to his man, Tracy, for a first down. McDuffie finally forces him out of bounds near the 40-yard line. They pick up 20 on 3rd down and 5. A key 3rd down. Winston stands strong in the pocket and delivers to Johnson. Coming off a career day in Chicago, he converts with a 14-yard gain. Here come the Green Bay Packers on the rush. Winston ahead for Theo Johnson, and he's going to be short. It is Bullard along with McDuffie. They need just 2. Winston over the middle and held on to its 1st and goal. Hodgins comes up again. Nearly 8 minutes off the clock as we hit the halfway point of the 4th. It's Winston. It's a touchdown, and this game is tied again. After Winston ties it.
You know what? Just push the pile. Outstanding job by this offensive line, this drive. Yet another double-digit drive for the New York Giants.
Yep.
Multiple third-down conversions.
Another 3rd and long for Green Bay. 5th body coming for the Giants' pressure. Love with time. Waving receivers around. Off the back foot, he launches it downfield, and it's caught by Savion Williams. The rookie comes up huge on 3rd and long. Love on a high snap. Floats it. Watson up top. It is caught! Touchdown Packers! Green Bay's got the lead.
Tough snap. Jordan Love is able to handle that. He's throwing to the field. He likes his matchup with Christian Watson, but especially throwing into that corner. I mean, that's basically dead in the teeth of the wind. He cuts it right through the wind. He loves it. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you probably go for it for 2 regardless of the wind conditions today here to try to go up a touchdown and a point after. Love dancing, floating in, and it is held on to by Wilson. 3rd and medium. Winston floats it, and the tight end, Joe Johnson, comes up big. Keyshawn Nixon was the defender. Draw play. It's Tracy slipping through, and he's got the 1st down and a little more. Still going. Winston's in there trying to help push some bodies around as he takes it down to the 33. Gonna need stoppages no matter what. They'll run it. The push, and a 1st down from Singletary. The Giants' ground game is continued. Winston fires. End zone off target. Picked off. It's Evan Williams with the interception. Love on the rollouts. And he's going to slide down, so New York's going to use that final timeout. About 16 seconds came back to the Packers defense. They're playing intermediate right now. Here's Winston. Loading up, gotta hurry, hit from behind. Ball is out. And this game is over. And Micah Parsons finally gets home. And he is now 9-0 in his career against the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium.
I'll tell you what, one of the more persistent pass rushers you're ever going to see, getting double teamed, but he will not let up. Hey, look, he knows when it's time to make a play. He's going to be the one to do it.
Parsons comes up huge on the final play of the day after a tough 2 weeks. And the Packers defense, which had kept them in the game each of the last 2 losses, comes up huge today.
Jump started and get that first negative play of the game.
Herbert, they get the screen action going with Trey Harris. And he's going to cross the 25-yard line as they pick up a dozen.
In a rotation between he and Austin Deculus, who has been starting at left tackle.
3rd and 8. This is Ladd McConkey, needed the 32. And they're going to be short. Psychology of a head coach and a team after what transpired last week. Lawrence looking, fires, and completes. Over the middle to Austin Trammell.
Bobble, that was about a double or a triple clutch, but just an incredible catch by Trammell.
Only Trammell's 3rd catch of the season, and Jacoby Myers. Back to the ground game. This will be a 1st down run for ETN.
Of their downs when they are in short yardage, 3 yards or less.
Lawrence from the gun goes through his progressions, puts some air under it, incomplete. But that was a tight window throw from Myers. 2nd and 6. Herbert from the gun, little inside breaking route, and he finds his tight end, Oronde Gadsden, who was on the injury report this week with that quad bruise. By Jacksonville, 2nd and 6. Herbert, here they come, evading a couple of would-be sackers. Herbert, that elusive ability to scramble.
If Jacksonville wants to get off the field, they have to force Herbert into more 3rd and 7+ situations.
Herbert, quick release on a 3rd and 3, and it's incomplete. Trying to locate Gadsden and Monteric. So here's Cameron Dicker. Last week hit that 59-yarder, tying his own franchise mark. And this one from 41, as Dicker has now hit 15 straight field goals on the road. How quickly can he get this offense, Aditi, playing at a higher level? Play action here from Lawrence, goes underneath over the middle to his tight end, Johnny Muntz, who's going to be knocked out of bounds. And Arch, look.
All of them have quarterbacks that seem to have some sort of a superpower that helps them win.
Chargers rush 5, and a bullet pass nicely done as he locates Parker Washington, who Arch has become kind of...
And then getting back Brenton Strange will really help this offense.
On 2nd and 6, Tootin toting the rock.
Fortunate that call went DPI and not an interception.
Turns out to be a 31-yard penalty. Tootin breaking free. He's onto the field on 1st and goal. Should be the final play of the quarter. Tootin is in for the Jacksonville touchdown.
Again, the edge blocking is really where it starts on both sides. They're just going to clear out Khalil Mack. They're going to get Derwin James to run over the top, but because that edge was caved down so
thank you for not mentioning it.
You have me pegged as the wrong guy.
Herbert smothered Jacksonville.
And he has been elite in pass defense this season.
Jags rush only 3 on a 3rd and 19. Vidal just trying to get the punter some breathing room. Jags begin here at the 33. Lawrence from the gun, protected, slinging it, and that one wasn't picked. On the sideline, Dante Jackson.
And you give a guy like Dante Jackson, who has been just a great addition to this defense, he's able to just undercut it. And that's just a bad throw. You know, he checks to that play because he sees the off coverage, and they think they're going to get the easy access to the speed out, but that ball placement gives Jackson the opportunity now to set up Justin Houston come back and win that football game in the 4th quarter.
Herbert fakes the pitch. Herbert going to run for it near side. He's got a Chargers 1st down. Campanelli, the 43-year-old, first-time NFL defensive coordinator, calling his shots here. Keenan Allen wrote himself into the Chargers history books last week.
In the run game or the pass game?
Chargers red zone offense has been much better of late. Will that continue here? Hines Allen gets to Herbert.
The coverage downfield was so good, Herbert had to hold that football, which led to that sack.
Jacksonville, as Dicker bangs that one in from 46. All the talk about the Jags' lack of sacks as they try to build on this 1-point lead. Pitch play to Tootin. Tootin for some powerful first half running.
And he's just going to have to clear what happened in the first couple drives, trust what he sees, and just throw the football.
Good looking pass that time, but Lawrence finds Patrick, who was the intended target on the pick earlier. 7 team in the AFC, that final wild card slot. Trying to turn the page after that meltdown last week.
He is really good at the details of teaching that run game, and right now they're taking it to the Chargers.
4 years on McVay's staff in L.A. as Etienne has a first down run. It'll set him up with a...
Running backs are enjoying 2-3 yards before they get tackled by linebackers or safeties.
Wildcat, Etienne takes the direct snap, extends Jacksonville's lead.
Well, this is one of the features to their offense. This time they try to disguise it. You get Trevor Lawrence, you get a quick shift. Both of them reset for at least a second. And then there's nobody there. Injury, but he is a guy that you really want on the field, especially in 3rd and long.
Herbert protected. Herbert puts a man under it, and it is caught. Boy, that's a Hall of Fame catch.
Can save you 40 seconds of play clock.
Herbert, third down pass, incomplete. Looking for Allen.
Or have to start to play better in this second half.
Lawrence protected. Lawrence fires. They're going to have a first down completion as the Jags get their 14th first down of the afternoon. Facial Tootin. What a day he's putting together into the second level of the defense. And look at what the rookie has done. Last week, season lows in both attempts and yards in that loss to Houston. Tootin, excellent pursuit by the Chargers as they get into the offensive backfield with Denzel Perryman. Lawrence slinging it. He's got it. First down. Jacoby Myers. Big spot for the Jags. But he has been someone that they have needed. Big void that they've had at that position. Little crosser here, but Patrick makes the catch. And that's going to be another first down for Jacksonville. How does this thing end? First and goal. Lawrence in. Touchdown. Jacksonville goes empty. And Lawrence on a QB design run builds on their lead.
That's not a good arrow, but right down the pipe. And there's just nobody home. I mean, that's as big of a hole as you're going to find on the goal line and getting after the quarterback like he did last year.
Herbert feels the pocket muddy. Herbert buying some time, goes across the field, gets it to McConkey, who stumbles. Jags rush 4. Nearly get to Herbert again, but they blow the play up. Let's see how the officials rule this. What are they going to say here? Incomplete. No, they're going to give it to Jacksonville. Whoa. Trevor Lawrence, 9 of 14. Buck 9. Does have the interception, but a couple of touchdown drives that he has led. Jacoby Myers on the catch.
So they just haven't had any synergy in that part of the passing game, but it is a glaring weakness of this offense.
Chargers rush 4. Boy, he threads the needle that time. Beautifully thrown pass, locating Myers.
And you just let it fly.
Lawrence again slinging one, completes. Chargers rush 5. Lawrence delivers a strike. It's Myers. Starting to get into a groove with his quarterback. 4. Second and 5. So it's ETN shown now with Tootin unavailable for the moment. ETN did that little push at the end, get him the first down.
Opportunity for some sneaky play action from Jacksonville.
Fake the pitch to the end zone. Tim Patrick and the Jacksonville Jaguars starting to flex. Plays and now 16.
Number 17, look, he's going to block, he's going to flash, and then he's just going to release and get into the end zone. Again, knowing you're going to do everything you can to stop this run.
Austin Deculus is now into the game for the Chargers at left tackle, coming in for Penning. Herbert is picked. Overshot his man. It's Antonio Johnson. Johnson's got blockers.
Well, you just don't see this very often from Herbert. He's going to go try to hit the crosser. This pocket is as good as it gets. He has all the time in the world, but this ball just gets away from him. He's trying to hit McConkey. And, I mean, that's just an easy play right there. A sense coming into this game. And so you can see that when you put pressure.
ETN blockers. That's a first down run. Touchdown!
68, 93.
Certainly looks good from that vantage point. What an effort by ETN.
And, yep.
13 yards. Trey Lance on in relief of Herbert, and he's nearly sacked. Lance somehow keeps his balance and fires and completes. What a play by Lance. What a one-week response by Liam Cohen and the Jacksonville Jaguars as they pummel the Chargers 35-6.
They're a little backed off here, these linebackers.
McCarthy near side. Adam Thielen makes the catch. Gets jacked, but he held on.
on, and that's good enough for a first down. Wow, what a grab from Adam Thielen, old reliable back in Minnesota this year, and he moves the chains. On 3rd and 3, McCarthy near side again, and Jefferson sailed it way high, and it's incomplete. Wow, a couple bad misses from McCarthy on that drive. Williams looking deep, launching deep for Odunze, and it's incomplete. A little too far with Rodgers on the coverage, and the Vikings force a 3 and out. Scoreless, each team had the ball once, and now the Vikings get it again with Jordan Mason getting his first carry of the game. Right up the gut, he goes. That's a good run. 3rd and 7, Bears fake the blitz. McCarthy lets it go deep. Addison, in and out of the hands right there for Addison.
Little like our game.
Exactly. Here is Williams. Pressure in his face. Throwing deep. Has DJ Moore, and he overthrew him. Oh, man. There have been receivers running open, but no one can hit the big shot just yet. On a play fake. McCarthy zips it, and it's caught by Jefferson in stride. That was a beauty to Jefferson. Down to the 31 he goes. Jones slips through. There's a nice seam. Aaron Jones has a first down. He made a man miss, and it worked to perfection. Down to the 17. He picks up 14 on the run.
Kind of quietness in the pocket. He definitely has time to survey the field.
3rd and 6. 4-man rush. Throwing corner. Jones! Oh, close. He got a hand on it and nearly tipped it to himself. But now it's 4th and 6, and here comes the field goal team. So here's Will Reichert from 31 yards out, and Reichert is perfect, drills it through. So the Vikings get on the board. Trademark that one. Here is a ball is loose on the ground, kicked way backwards, and Odunze goes back to jump on it.
Swift's like, hold on, are you going to give that to me? He doesn't know. It was just a simple handoff, but the pressure by the corner on the weak side just throws off the chemistry right there with Williams and Swift. And Odunze, he can't believe that he got on that. Look at him. All the way from the far side of the field. Great effort, but again, 2nd and 25. Tough situation to pull themselves out of.
Williams zips one over the middle. Oh, perfect throw to Odunze, who's now a yard short of a first down. A 24-yard laser beam to Rome Odunze. Vikings show blitz. They back off. Williams zips it near side, tipped in the air, and it's incomplete. Tried to hit Luther Burden, but Fabian Moreau, pretty good coverage. And here comes the Bears punt team.
You see him with change of play already.
They only rush 4. McCarthy over the middle. Jones tipped, and that could have been intercepted by Sewell. Instead, it's just incomplete, and it looks like a punting situation. They're scoring 9 more points a game than they did last year. I mean, that is a monumental improvement. None on the board so far today, though, as Williams back. Over the middle he goes. Great catch by Burden. Boy, he snatched that out of the air to pick up a first down to the Vikings 45.
Yeah, just play action pass enables that with a scramble on first down.
Williams, blitz is picked up. Near side he comes, and as Cole Kmet makes his first catch, where he gets popped inside the 30. 1st and 10. Play fake and a good one. He's got Lovell in the tight end wide open. He makes the catch, surging forward, and he's going to pick up nearly 10. We'll see if they put the ball down, and you're seeing a little of everything on this drive, Tom.
Yeah, what a catch there by Lovell. No fear on contact. That's a different element than Swift to this offense.
1st and goal. Monungai gets it and walks in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Here it is again, a simple little open up to the left, counter play, nobody there, nobody really wants to make contact at that point. When they know he's coming with that full head of steam.
2nd down here, good play action, a lot of time. McCarthy flips over the middle to Jones, and he's got a first down.
That, to me, was a great example of what they want to see and what I want to see from JJ. They have an element downfield. He comes off that element pretty quickly, checks it down to his running back, and now you're onto a fresh set of downs.
Meanwhile, on that play, Noah Sewell is hurt for Chicago. Remember, he's starting again for the injured TJ Edwards. Another play action. Pressure coming. McCarthy steps up, throws, and it's intercepted by Byard. Kevin Byard with some room to roll. Gets a couple blocks inside the 30. The 5th interception, the league leader.
It's a little everything. A little protection issues. JJ's a little late on this crossing route. And then a little bit of push there as he's getting thrown. Creates not all the pace on the football that he needs. And Byard, being the veteran, he knows in zone coverage, I'm going to sink back, I'm going to get my width, and then I'm going to play off his eyes. That's a timing element to all these plays, which these quarterbacks can't lose track of.
Blitz is picked up, though. Caleb Williams dancing around. Now in trouble. Fires a bullet, and it's caught by Loveland. 35. Williams in some trouble. Stays on his feet again. Now throws it away. How does he keep escaping? It's unbelievable. Dallas Turner had him in his grasp. And it's up and good. So the Bears extend to a touchdown lead on the interception from Kevin Byard. Blitz. McCarthy over the middle. He's got a completion. Justin Jefferson makes the catch. And he's down to the 35.
To get ourselves in scoring range, meaning field goal. Once you're in there, now we're thinking touchdown.
4-man rush. McCarthy going deep for it all. End zone intercepted. Nashawn Wright, who had a pick 6 against McCarthy in week 1 with a terrific pick.
Went for it all in one play. And from up here, it looked like a decent throw, but the length and the size of Nashawn Wright going up over Addison just covers him up so easily. What a high point.
Wow.
You don't see that from defensive backs much. Going up over the top and making those plays for the football. They know how to take it away.
Yeah, Al Harris was so good at that, you know. Nashawn Wright was here in Minnesota last year. Played just one game, was on the practice squad. And a good completion over the middle for a first down. That's Kmet. Now he's got 4 interceptions. Amazing. Why don't we get a little preview?
And then he makes a play. We'll see if he does it here again.
Get the heart rate up a little. Blitz is coming. Williams gets rid of it here, and Adunze diving after a great catch. And he gets up now, not touched. And he surges forward. Still going is Adunze. All the way out across the 45. Travis Homer in the game in the backfield for the first time today. Give it to him. Right side. He is in deep trouble. Homer is swarmed. Van Ginkel, Rogers, and company are there, and he's going to lose a couple yards. A field goal try from 54 yards out from Santos. And this kick is up, and it is good. So Santos good from 54. That's his season long.
Can puts himself in a good position to throw this ball.
Decide to run it, and it's Jones. Seems like an insanely high number. Here's McCarthy. Blitz coming, picked up, far side of the field. It's incomplete. High for Jefferson. Pressure, sets it up underneath. This has some legs. Room to roll and a first down. Burden had it, turned on the speed and picked up the first.
And then picking up a huge first down conversion there.
Play action, blitz again. Williams escapes again. A lot of room to run. He'll take it. First down and more for Caleb Williams, who's out near midfield. And we've got a game break. Let's go back to Carissa Thompson, strategy-wise. Caught, more bobble. Did he hang on to it? And I think he did. Picked up 18. They're going to go quick just in case, but it was a catch. Get it out in the flat. No one's home. Cole Kmet makes the catch. Running through defenders and fighting his way for near a first down as he got right through Van Ginkel.
Always want to be in the perfect play as well. What are the mechanics we need to do to use in order to do that?
Third down, firing corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Colston Loveland, the intended receiver, but he was never open.
Yeah, over the course of my career, you would call our offense a perfect play.
3 yard from Cairo Santos. And this kick is up and good. So Santos is 3 for 3. Been a lot of the Bears offense today, but here's Jordan Mason who gets a carry up the middle. Mason has a good drive starter for him, and he's still on his feet. And he picks up 8.
and then it actually just leads to a few more issues as the game goes.
Here's McCarthy, will try it again. Pressure in his face, throws high for Jefferson, and it's incomplete. Play fake. Williams looking around, and finally drops. Ball comes out, or did it? They say he was down. Williams in trouble. Van Ginkel brings him down. 2 sacks on the series for this Vikings defense.
Wow.
First 2 of the game for the Vikings. And they force a punt. Got a little pressure. Now it's Price. Returnable. Price to the outside. Look out! Miles Price inside the 25.
I love all that juice. Price just taking the ball right between the hashes again. Feet never stutter. Picks a lane. Runs hard. Nobody gets him on the ground. Undrafted rookie making a huge statement. And he did even on the kick return where he got nailed. I mean, he's just kind of got this. Now he's got this offense. It's got to go capitalize in the red zone.
Stick with the run. It's Mason. Breaks the tackle. Jordan Mason. And touchdown, Vikings.
But watch the all-pro Justin Jefferson. That's why you have the C on your chest, because you're a captain. If they can run some play action and get these guys into the line of scrimmage.
Just give it to Swift here, who makes a good run and a huge hole as well. That's a heck of a start. They do it again to Swift. Why not? Left side breaks another tackle. Oh, DeAndre Swift. He's had a 9 on 11 and now another 9-yard run on this drive. Third down. Just a straight give. Swift with a great spin, but then he is bottled up. They used him as a decoy, but Blake Cashman wasn't having it, and Swift and the Bears are stopped. And now Santos from 45 yards out kicks it up, and it is no good. He missed it left. 3 on the day, and that one just pulled just enough. And from 45 yards out, it's no good, and it stays a 1-score game. They got to get to the 28. Williams throws underneath. They go to Lovell. Way to go, and he's going to get there. Oh, and he's still going. On a 3rd and 13, they convert to the rookie tight end.
Frustrating for Coach Flores.
3rd and 13. Now it's Monungai as Williams trips on the exchange, and Monungai blasts forward. He's going to pick up 9 yards. Caleb Williams a little slow to get up there. Blitz coming. They set up a screen. Monungai, a lot of room. Way to go. Inside the 45, and he gets a big chunk of it back, but it's still going to be 4th down. Or maybe they won't.
Yeah. Probably the smart decision. You call that a no-brainer. You go have a play called in the huddle. You're just telling your guys, hey, we're going to try to get them to draw them off sides, see if we can get the 1st down that way. And the quarterback's read, see if he can shake free.
Blitz coming. McCarthy sees it, throws, Carr for a 1st down. Addison hangs on, and the Vikings stay alive. Over the middle again. Hawkinson catches this one. He's down to the 30. So just like that, the Vikings stay alive, and now they're in.
Point them upfield. Perfect position. 31-yard line. Plenty of time. 2 timeouts. Brings comes the pressure.
Blitz is picked up. McCarthy sees it. Near side. It's Naylor. He's got it. Down at the 15.
You're the Vikings offense. You're thinking score a touchdown. There's not thinking about your defense too much.
No doubt. Here's McCarthy. Looking, firing, end zone. It is caught! Touchdown! Addison!
Mayshawn Wright just doesn't expand with the motion. He gets caught up with Justin Jefferson, and JJ throws a fastball. And it's a work in progress, and when you do it together in a divisional game, it's as exciting as it comes.
Here's Devin Duvernay. Looks for a block. Oh, big room! Duvernay, look at this! Across the 50, and a huge return for Devin Duvernay. The all-pro returner delivers in the clutch moment.
Catches the ball all the way on the left side of the field. Nothing slows them down. They get walled, and the safety gets kind of kicked out.
Swift gets it again. Big hole for Swift. Now he's in business, down near a first down. I think he's a half-yard short. Santos puts it up, and it is good! The comeback kids, Chicago Bears, do it again.
See about Rico Dowdle today. He was dinged up a little bit during the week, but he is ready to go. He's got the opening carry and a very violent runner. I mean, how many people told us this week the word violent? Atlanta's been really good on 3rd and 3 or fewer, 6th best in the NFL. This is 3rd and 3 exactly, and Bryce Young scanning and throwing down the middle to midfield. It's Jalen Coker. Quick hitter right down the middle to the 41. It'll be just short. Jatavion Sanders, the tight end. Young giving some ground. He'll sling it over the middle. He's got it, and then some for Xavier Legette. At the bottom of your screen, part of that trip's closest to the formation. Bryce Young looking that direction. He's got McMillan inside the 5 and a 1st and goal for Carolina. But Dowdle the tailback, play action that way. And Young is wrangled and dropped. He's sacked all the way back at the 13-yard line by the rookie out of Tennessee, James Pierce Jr. Young keeps it, slings it into traffic right at the goal line, and McMillan is in.
This uncanny ability to kind of see the soft spots in zone coverage. And watch McMillan. Turns around, gets big. There's that power and strength to get in the end zone, but it's the timing, the accuracy, and obviously, again, McMillan, the connection they've got, finding a way into the end zone.
Robinson falls off the play action. Penix down the middle. Drake London. His first grab. He was dealing with a sickness and a back issue. Predictable personnel-wise. You have 2 stars like that. Why not use them? Penix down the middle. London wide open. Inside the 10, down to the 5. Trayvon Merrick saved a touchdown, but unreal, just roaming free. It's Robinson, and he breaks 2 tackles. Oh my, what a rugged run that was.
I mean, it looked like he was completely stopped. A nice low center of gravity. It's Mike Jackson. He gets the first shot in at it, but just doesn't give up.
Trevis Gibson was draped on his back, and it wasn't enough. From this offense this year, Young on first down. The play action for Dowdle. He'll go up top, and McMillan once again. He had the touchdown. That's catch number 3. Bryce Young, a long opportunity to survey it. Pressure coming anyway. It's Bowman. Everybody knew it was going to happen, and he still spikes down Young. Robinson again showing patience. Getting to the edge. Bijan Robinson. We've seen both teams adjust so far. We're tied at 7 after a quarter. Robinson, the motion man, and he absolutely surges through the hole. London, the motion man. We've only seen Robinson so far. No Algier as yet. Penix coming this way. He's got it for Mooney across the 40. Couple of looks to Mooney early on.
Purely because of the comfort of Michael Penix playing for them.
About half the time they're in that pistol set as Penix unloads for London.
Send some frustration from your college games, Paul.
Penix to Algier, and he is stonewalled at the 24. Merritt got enough of him to slow him down. There in the open field, the former Raider at least gummed it up. It's 3rd and 10. 10th play of the drive for Atlanta. Penix has loads of time. He'll sling it far side for a first down to Mooney. And a tough catch against multiple cats that year, trying to get back to numbers in that stratosphere. Penix on a screen. It's Robinson. Had to wait for a second. And Robinson down to the 2. Wow. Grew up a Falcons fan. Atlanta here goes to Robinson, and an easy touchdown for the powerhouse Bijan Robinson.
We talked about it. See how he's in the pistol formation. Watch the cutback. They get the ball to him sooner. He is able to see the lane when nothing's there on the front side, and that's part of the reason for this pistol formation, the outside zone, and the effectiveness of it.
That extra split second. Biggest improvement in pass yards allowed in the NFL. Drop it off for Sanders, a tight end with a hurdle. That gets submarined by Bowman, who's had a whale of a first half for Atlanta. And the Falcons offense has it. And Robinson once again. He has been a dynamo today. It's 11 on a first down carry to move the sticks. But now you're in one of those 3rd and long situations, and it completely changes the playbook as London was in motion. It'll go to Drake London, and with a soft opportunity in front of him, he ends up getting the first down. Atlanta 3-6, Carolina at 5-5, second place in the NFC South. They'll go Robinson before the 2-minute warning, and he skates through the hole. He sees it so well. Man, oh man, it's a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. I missed that part of the conversation. Penix to throw, and London somehow reels it in with a marker flying as well. Algier seeking the end zone, and he bowling balls in for the touchdown. Robinson has 2, Algier has 1. 3 timeouts, minute 35. Young down the middle, McMillan. Great catch into space, Tanaroa McMillan, the rookie out of Arizona. Long strides to the 30-yard line. After halftime, Hubbard again right down the middle, directly into Bates. That was a bullseye of a hit. He's got Terrell over top of him. Young, end zone, incomplete. He wanted McMillan. Instead, it's 4th down. Couple interceptions his first 4 weeks in the NFL as Fitzgerald from 29 knocks it through, and Carolina's within 11. You and a couple million people watching. It's a run. They got the jersey. Robinson's not down. He breaks the tackle, gets to the outside and breaks it down. And that is how the first half ends.
That's exciting.
Good play fake. Got it away. It's Coker. And Coker, who was a motion man, directly into Terrell. Jimmy Horn Jr. into the ball game in motion there. He's been sort of a gadget play guy. Play action, Dowdle with a nice pickup of the blitz. And Young gets it away for Coker. It's a first down. Tremble in the backfield along with Dowdle on a first down from the 36. Clean pocket for Young. Another deep shot down the left side. He drops it in for Lee Gett. Brilliant throw from Bryce Young.
On their opening drive, started the game this way, starting the half this way. Working against 2.
Natron Brooks.
Lee Gett's 3rd touchdown reception of the season. Boy, the Panthers would love to get him going, along with McMillan.
You mentioned the deep shots, right? Deep balls 20 plus in the air. Young is hit and dropped by Pierce. Growing together in this defense.
It's a scary combination for quarterbacks in the future.
This kickoff a little bit short. Brooks picks it up. And Brooks loses the football. It's down on the ground. Let's see. Carolina had the first crack at it. They will unpack the pile. It is Panther football.
And you feel for Brooks. Bad sequence of plays. Had a hard time getting the kickoff initially. He was just carrying it too loose. Look how far the ball is away from his body. He tries to tuck it there, but...
It was Bam Martin-Scott who ripped it away, the rookie out of South Carolina, the undrafted free agent who has been a special teams naval. Out of empty, Bryce Young climbing the pocket on that ankle. He drops it off over the middle and has a wide open Leggett who just grazes free for the first down and more. To the top of the screen. Terrell backs off. Young throws this way. He's got it for the tight end, Jatavion Sanders, who's stacked up and short of the line to gain, and now a decision for Dave Canales. Dowdle the tailback. Bryce Young on the roll. He pumps. He leans, and he's dragged down. Caden Ellis before Young could get there. Ellis holds the line. What a tackle. Mooney in motion. Tough snap to handle for Penix. Fading back, got it to London anyway. Nice work by Michael Penix Jr. Merrick on the coverage, but here in the third quarter. Play action, Penix. Turns upfield. Michael Penix Jr. on the run, showing the wheels. And out of bounds after 9.5. He's 13 of 15. Switch in a couple of defensive backs and pressure coming. Blitz from Carolina. Penix just has to spike it into the ground. And let's see if a marker comes in on the hit. Trayvon Merrick was in there with about 20 minutes to go. Low snap. Young for Dowdle. He has to reach out to get it and then turn and burn. Downfield, Dowdle steps out of bounds. It's a first down, but ETN in orbit around. On motion himself. This throw to the far side. McMillan coming back for it, and a Carolina first down. It's a gain of 9. They had to have 4. Evans and Tremble, a couple of extra tight ends. Play action off of that. Young sets, fires. He's got it to Evans, who just came in as an extra tight end down to the 20-yard line.
Especially when one-on-one man-to-man coverage.
Slight motion from McMillan. Young down the field, tipped and incomplete. He wanted Leggett, but Terrell got the hand up to knock it away. It is good. You have the lead. Cousins, short set, got it away. That's Pitts, the tight end, right at the stick. Sneak it again. Nope. They're going to hand it off instead, and that's going nowhere. Roseboom got in there first. Young will check. And he will throw. Young this way, wide open. McMillan again, mini hurdle. And he's knocked out of bounds by Natron Brooks. Watts coming up to the line for the safety spot. They will bring the pressure. Watts got there. Young spins out of it, keeps his feet, and down he goes. It's Harrison finishing the deal after the pressure from Watts. So I want to ask you about that after the play here. But first down for Atlanta. It's Cousins throwing to Robinson. Bijan Robinson down the sideline. So what can the receivers do to adjust? Interesting, though, the throw on first down leads to 3 straight throws. Pressure from the backside. Cousins gets it away. Incomplete. Thornton again on Mooney right down the seam, and it's 4th down. Pressure coming. Young with a free runner in his face, got it away. It's a first down for Coker. He gets it away. It's McMillan. Little dodge, and McMillan is at the stick. It's a first down. Bryson Tremaine with an outstanding block in space at the catch. Dowdle the tailback. Hand it off, and after all that, Carolina does move the chains. Atlanta rushes 4. Young steps up in the pocket, swings it out. Dowdle cutting back inside. Dowdle to the 41, 6 yards to set up 3rd and 4. Hubbard and Dowdle in there, in the eye. Young falls, holding onto the ball. He's down, he's touched, and Atlanta gets the stop.
Fast as he needed to.
And he's down now.
You get in these short yardage situations, usually the center's a little bit lower, the snap ends up being...
They'll motion Robinson. Cousins on a slant, and that's incomplete for London. He tried to thread it in. Career long is 57. Former Carolina Panthers sends it on its way. It is gone! Here we go. Over the middle. He's got Sanders, the tight end. First down, Carolina. For those of you just joining us from the Bears-Vikings game, what a game it's been. Near side, caught by Tremaine. Bryce Young trying to bring the Panthers down the field. He gets it away under pressure from Ellis. Dowdle down the sideline. Rico Dowdle on the gas pedal. And in.
Unbelievable.
Touchdown.
Unbelievable.
He tightrope down the sideline. Atlanta for what looks like a game-changing touchdown. The question is, did he keep his left foot inbounds on one step down the fringe here? Watch as he comes down the sideline.
Right there. If he stepped out, that would have been the moment, and it looks close.
Oh, that is really close.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. Going to take a look at the play to see if the runner stepped out of bounds.
Now, the step initially looks clean, but as he swipes the...
That'd be where I'd go.
Young. Light rush for Atlanta. Bryce Young steps and throws. He's got it to McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
He keeps his eyes on him for the touchdown. Watch as he works outside. There's your first down. Nope. Turns it up as Young scrambles. And this is just, to me, you can't put your linebacker in that position. You just can't.
Peyton Ellis was over the top to try to make it a three-point game with $1:08 to go. Young lobbing it. End zone. That's Coker for 2. Carolina by 3.
So that touchdown play.
It was the last 2 plays of the drive, Brady, that he wasn't shadowing McMillan. And for Teteroa McMillan, he's got 4 NFL touchdowns. 2 against the Cowboys. And he's hit from 52 this afternoon. Cousins steps up, fires near side. He's got the first down across the 45. It is David Sills. Cousins. Robinson, catch and run. Nice ball placement for the catch and run from Cousins inside the 35. First down, Atlanta. Algier and Robinson both in for Cousins. Kirk Cousins lobbing it far side. A little too much, incomplete. Mike Jackson on the coverage of London. And trying to find a way to break that. Zane Gonzalez. His second game for the Falcons this year. It is on the way. It's leaking. And it is good. Shirless up at the line. He'll back off. Cousins to throw. He gets it away, and that is near the ground, and Hodge could not reel it in. Talking to Lewis, the left guard. And Bryce Young rips it this side. It's caught by Tremble, who turns upfield. Tremble breaks away. Tommy Tremble inside the 15. That is a nasty catch and run.
Tremble, they just said he flips a switch when he gets on the football field. Primarily used as almost a fullback. In the way they use him in the run blocking game as a tight end off the ball. But this is all just determination. What a play.
From 28. And Carolina has won.
Take another look. Clean operation. Solid kick. That's 3 on the season now for Ryan Fitzgerald. The Falcons desperately needed this one.
So into Seahawks territory from the 47. First run for Kyren Williams, who's got a hole, and Kyren Williams has a big one. Inside the 20. 30 yards on Williams' first touch of the day.
I don't agree with the call.
Rams trying to take advantage of it. 3rd down and 6. Stafford to the sideline. Williams has a first down. Kyren Williams. Oh, I don't know. This spot initially is a little bit short. It's a fake and a pass. Stafford throws incomplete. On 4th down and a foot, they go play action and come up empty. Play action. Darnold given time. Off his back foot, gets intercepted. It's Cameron Kinchins who made his name against Seattle last year. A pick that he takes back inside the 5. He now has 5 interceptions in his NFL career, 3 against Seattle. They run it with Williams, and he's got a touchdown. LA finally cracks through. Kyren Williams on the board first.
In the 13. This time he goes back to old Sean McVay. 1 tight end, 1 back, 11 personnel. Try to spread this Seattle defense out down near the goal line. There's a lot of people at home saying, why don't you just kick field goals? These young defensive minds in the league, they've got their work cut out for them today.
Play action on 1st down. Darnold comes back and finds Smith and Jigba. His second catch. He's got 13.
Want a team to throw the ball as well as Seattle has, that you should allow them to do it.
Quickly outside, Smith and Jigba. Stiff arm to get through Durant. Tiptoes the sideline, and Jackson Smith and Jigba has... On 3rd and long, Darnold down the middle. It is Cooper Kupp. Did he get his hands under it? He did, and takes it in. Touchdown. Let's see.
Yeah, so first and foremost, did it bounce?
Incomplete.
Yes.
After assistance from replay, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 4th down.
And Cooper Kupp so close to having his moment at his return. And it is... good.
Like 3 receivers.
Stafford to throw. Sidearms it to one of those tight ends, and Tyler Higbee. Higbee's got a first down. Only 1 tight end here as they empty it out on 3rd down. Stafford finds a first down with Puka Nacua. His first catch of the day, and a battering ram crosses the 45 with 11.
It seems like he's open all the time.
Yeah, you got to stop him, but nobody can. Stafford dumps it off. Another tight end screen. Colby Parkinson. Close to a first down. Okada and Eamon combine in the tackle.
Field goals against good teams get you beat.
Stretch play. Williams has a seam and more. Cuts it back. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. First and goal at the 1. 34 for Kyren Williams. It forces the other team to put the guys on the field that you want them to have on the field, that you can beat. Stafford has Adams this time. It's a touchdown with a flag down. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage. This time Adams beat Woolen. Let's see what the call is. When they made him like a college recruit this offseason and got him to sign here in LA.
Yeah, so something these Seattle Seahawks corners love to do is press the outside wide receivers. They're big, they're long, they're physical.
2nd and 6. It's a toss to Charbonnet. Trying to get the edge. He gets a block in front from Barner and has a first down where he's tackled by Cam Curl. In first place in the NFC West. Straight drop, quick throw, tight end again. Barner with a first down to the 28. So it's 1st and 5 after the penalty. Darnold the play fake. Darnold throws on the run. Smith and Jigba. First down inside the 15. 3rd and 8. Darnold well protected, but the coverage tight. Buys time. Lets it fly. Corner of the end zone and incomplete. Officially a 30-yarder. And a chip shot is through. The Seahawks back to within a touchdown.
Not allow any substitution for Seattle.
Here comes pressure. Stafford gets rid of it as he got hit. It was DeMarcus Lawrence flying around the edge after his monster game last week where he had 2 touchdowns.
So this is the way you have to play these heavy personnel offenses.
Walker looking for a hole. He's got it. Kenneth Walker into the secondary to the 40. 26 yards for Walker.
You draft a young offensive lineman like Zabel because he's about as good as a young lineman we've seen in years.
Here's the fade. Looking downfield for Smith and Jigba, who plucked it with one hand. JSN. Caught a 3rd and 5. Darnold from an empty set. Over the middle has A.J. Barner, who's having himself a big first half. Darnold pressured. Darnold throws out of bounds and incomplete. With 4 seconds, last play one way or another, but is it a field goal or are you going for it? Words I never thought I would hear. Myers 3 for 3 in this first half, accounting for all the Seahawks scoring, and as prolific as the offense has been overall this year, as eye-poppingly good as they've been in the first half. 2 for 6 on 3rd down today. The worst 3rd down offense in the NFL on 3rd and long. Darnold hit as he throws. It flutters and it's picked. It's Durant with the interception. 2nd interception thrown by Sam Darnold.
Opportunities here, and they have to improve their tackling.
2nd and 10. There's Nakua. Ball is out. It is recovered by Seattle. Drake Thomas. Seattle gets the takeaway.
I'll tell you what, man, he has completely changed the way teams teach forced fumbles and attacking the ball, and it's all across the league.
Darnold lets it rip, and there's Shaheed, his first big play in a Seahawks uniform, and he is a big play machine. He gets 20 right here.
In these coverages as the year goes on.
1st down and 10. Darnold pressured. Darnold keeps it alive and finds A.J. Barner. Barner with a first down as he gets 13. Under 5 to snap it. They get it off. It's Barner again. It is a sure tackle from Kobe Durant. Ended the last drive with the interception.
Has bowed up.
Myers will hit his 4th of the day, but it's a killer of a penalty that wipes away a touchdown. 2nd down. Stafford wants Nakua again. Makes the adjustment, and he's inbounds. Back-to-back plays by Puka Nakua. This one for 20 yards.
But they can really get after the quarterback.
And here they come on 3rd and long. It's picked up, giving Stafford time. He's got Devontae Adams, but it was behind him and incomplete.
20 of them have come off of line stunts, and they almost just got their 21st.
Seahawks back on offense. Darnold with a deep drop. Moves in the pocket underneath A.J. Barner. Tackled by Omar Spates. The ball comes out. Barner's back on top of it. Not seen a wrinkle off it yet. Is that coming at some point? This time it is stopped.
I don't think he got it.
No.
Stafford was probably the best play-action quarterback in football, but hasn't continued today.
Goes outside here, Puka Nakua. Put it right between the 1 and the 2 for a first down. Los Angeles, 3rd down and 15 for the Rams. Underneath in the hands of Nakua. Puka Nakua fights ahead and makes it 4th down and decision time for Sean McVay. Only the defenses have looked the part today. Offenses have been really sluggish. 1st and 20. Darnold zips one, and it's his 3rd interception. Kitchens with his 2nd of the day. Cameron Kitchens back to the 26. Stretch play. Williams. First down. Kyron Williams chugs to the 5, where he's pulled down by Ernest Jones.
It's been a great day out of 11 for the Rams.
Bootleg. Stafford has Parkinson. Colby Parkinson breaks a tackle and another for a touchdown. Against his old team, Parkinson's in.
It's been an issue today for this Seattle Seahawks defense. You can see him right there. He does a nice job. He's got Parkinson covered. Just can't get the big tight end down on the ground and going to turn this into a drop-back passing game.
On 3rd and short, play action, and it's Walker out of the backfield for a big gain into Rams territory. Darnold in trouble. Jump throw intercepted for the 4th time. Darius Williams this time. 3rd and 6. Stafford looks to throw off his back foot. Incomplete. Adams got tangled up with Witherspoon. No call. Witherspoon wanted to call on Adams. Only a 4-man rush, so he's got time. He's got Walker out of the backfield. Kenneth Walker with speed to the 39s.
Right here.
Darnold going sideline. It's tipped up and incomplete, but a flag. Forbes the coverage. A flag flies.
How many yards you give up means nothing. Don't let him throw the ball over your head.
Extra man comes right here. Quick throw Cup. Couple catches in rapid succession right here. Bite by bite, trying to get it down the field here. They bring more pressure. Smith and Jigba has it in space. Forbes brings him down, but he's got a first down to the 33. Under 3 to play. Darnold. Flushed. Darnold looking end zone. Back against the grain has Cup, who's down at the 1.
2.5 minutes to go.
It's Walker. It is a touchdown. The first of the day for the Seahawks. Wiggle room is gone, and they finally find the end zone. It's a 1-score game with 2:23 to play.
Well, you see it happen so often when these guys go to the ground and they're not touched down by contact. You almost try to let them get up, and then you try to punch the ball out as they get off the ground. And here we'll see the young guard. He just gets rolled up into, man, that is the worst. It was cross.
Jet sweep. Puka Nacua has a seam, has a first down, keeps on going near midfield. 18 yards for Nacua before Bryant tackled him.
Just take the sack if it's not there.
Field goal beats you at this point. They are going to look to throw. Stafford throws incomplete, and the clock is dead at 1:50. 3rd and 6. 4-man rush. Over the middle, Barner. That's a first down. Smith and Jigba for first down. 35 seconds.
Taking so much time.
Yeah, every second precious. Darnold heaving sideline. Smith and Jigba again goes out of bounds at the 37.
You can't give up big cushion here if you're the Rams. It's got to be catch, get down, throw it.
Boy, got to hurry. Shaheed's got it with 1 second, and they give him the timeout. The Seahawks will go as far as Jason Myers' leg can take him. From 61, does he have enough? It is wide right, and the Rams hang on. The 4 turnovers end up being the differentiator. The Seahawks outgain the Rams by 165 yards.
3rd down and 11. Jackson steps up, flicks a pass, and he's got a completion and a first down. What a play by Lamar Jackson, and Rasheen Ali races for 16 yards. He played his high school ball at Shaker Heights. Jackson, and he's got Mitchell with plenty of room to run, and Mitchell with a little shove out of bounds right near the chains.
And when you cross it up and go the opposite direction, sometimes good yardage is there to be found.
Lamar, and he delivers a strike, and there is Mark Andrews setting the franchise record. He is now the all-time leader in receiving yards for the Baltimore Ravens.
An honor now. Was it an honor on game day?
No, I used to try to switch up the matchup.
Henry right up the middle, and he's got a first down.
We have a great connection. I can find him.
Henry rolling, Jackson rolling out, looking for Henry. He connects with Derrick Henry. Henry slips a tackle before Schlesinger.
And what the reason for it is.
Jackson steps up. He's going to run at the 15. Lamar still going inside the 5. He's got the first down. Lamar rolling right. Trying to come back the other way, and Myles Garrett is there. A sack on 3rd down. And Tyler Luke comes out for a 25-yard field goal, and it is good. So a good drive by Baltimore, but just like last week, they have to settle for a field goal.
Program, guys.
That's great, AJ, as Judkins takes the handoff on 1st down, and he's got a 1st down. Roquan Smith brings him to the ground, a gain of 13. Back to Judkins again, and he sneaks through. Judkins, what a move at the 40, and he's down at the 35.
I think these fans want to see the ball pushed downfield a little bit for some bigger plays.
Here is Sampson, and a couple of stiff arms. He breaks free, and shot down by Gilman, but not before Dylan Sampson. Gabriel over the middle. It's caught, but well short of a 1st down. That's the tight end Fannin, another rookie. Andre Schmidt out for a 30-yard field goal attempt. And it is good as time expires here in the 1st quarter.
Best part about him, the game has not been too big from him from the word go as a rookie.
3rd and 6. Lamar pump fakes, now comes back incomplete. Was looking for DeAndre Hopkins, and Baltimore will punt. Leviston with 4 penalties this year, 3 holds and a false start. On 3rd down and 18, quick pass is juggled by Corley, and he is taken to the ground by Draymond Jones. So the Cleveland native back in his hometown. Bojorquez is out with Wester, the deep man for Baltimore. Bojorquez high, spiraling kick. Wester calls for a fair catch, and he lost it. And the Browns recover. Grant Delpit. We mentioned the Browns have a rookie punt returner. Wester, a rookie as well. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel eludes the rush. Throws on the run. Incomplete. Broken up by Keon Martin. And it's 4th down. The Browns will attempt a field goal. So a 24-yard field goal attempt for Schmidt, looking for his 2nd of the half, and it is good. So the punt leads to 3 points for the Browns. What don't you see? A loss of 9. Mitchell dropped it, picked off. Devin Bush on the return. Bush still going. Touchdown! A pick 6 for the Cleveland defense.
Example of that, a sack on the first one. Right there, throws a little high. Keaton Mitchell should have caught that. Bounces off of his hands, and you see right there, Bush does the rest once he catches the football. But this is a defense that all game long, no matter what the score is, what the outcome is, they are coming after you, and they're not apologizing about it.
Trying to keep pace with Pittsburgh, who beat the Bengals earlier today. And there goes Derrick Henry, stretching out for a 9-yard run. Lamar throwing on the run. Zay Flowers is open. Zay Flowers cuts it upfield at the 10 and caught from behind by Denzel Ward.
Henry's in a position more like a blocker than a runner here.
Henry up the middle, pushing forward, touchdown! 7th rushing touchdown of the year for Derrick Henry, and a quick answer by the Ravens.
A lot better with Lamar Jackson on the field, because as a defense, when he's standing to the right of him and they're in a shotgun formation, you have to be alert for Lamar Jackson to pull it or give it. So you can't rush and get straight to Derrick Henry, and that gives him that extra half a second.
And he fires for Tillman at the 40. Cedric Tillman with a big play. Awuzie on the tackle after a 27-yard pickup. 3rd down and 5. Gabriel fires incomplete. Looking for Fannin. That was a low throw. More boos come out along with the kicker, Andre Schmidt.
I think a successful throw was down the seam to start the drive.
46-yard field goal attempt for Schmidt, and it is good. Into the wind, a big kick by the first-year man out of Syracuse. So Baltimore has 1 timeout remaining, but staring at 3rd down and 12. Jackson over the middle, likely has it, and likely is short of a 1st down. And Kevin Stefanski will call timeout.
I'm running it or screening it here.
Jerome Ford is the running back. He takes the handoff, and Ford down at the 12. And it looks like neither side will call timeout. Right now, 3rd down and 3 for Baltimore. Lamar rolling right. Steps up, and he is sacked by guess who? Number 4 for Myles Garrett.
Give Garrett all the credit in the world, but Devin Bush, if you're Zach Orr from Baltimore, you might want to attack him very early in this down situation.
Throwing on 1st down, and he's got a completion immediately to Cedric Tillman.
Let's find out what this young quarterback can do as well.
3rd down and 8. Pressure coming off the edge. Sanders in trouble, and he is dropped. Ball came out late. It was Kyle Hamilton who has the sack. Lamar, and he's got a 1st down. He goes to Mark Andrews, who's tackled at the 40-yard line by Harden, but a gain of 11. Jackson incomplete. Zay Flowers cut in. The pass was behind him. And let's see what John Harbaugh wants to do on 4th down.
And it's for opportunities like this for Shedeur Sanders, where you got so many reps throughout the course of the season and practice that now you get a chance to go out there and execute.
3rd down and 10. Sanders takes a big hit, and he's picked off. Intercepted on the play by Nate Wiggins. Sanders needs some help getting up as Wiggins has his 3rd pick of the year. Play action. Lamar's pass batted up in the air, and it is picked off. Intercepted by the Browns. Schlesinger has the INT.
Got to keep an eye on these tight ends now. Fannin 44, Njoku 85.
Sanders rolling right. Now coming back the other way, steps up, and he's got the 1st down. Shedeur Sanders moving the chains for the Browns.
It's hard and 3rd and long against this Baltimore defense.
Sanders, pressure's coming, spins away, but can't get away a 2nd time. Shedeur is buried on 3rd down. Keon Martin with the sack, a loss of 14 yards. Derrick Henry on 1st down. Henry flying through. There goes Henry. Does he have the wheels to get there? Henry tripped up at the 10. Denzel Ward saves a touchdown, but Derrick Henry goes for 59 yards. Jackson chased out, throws to the end zone. It is nearly intercepted. Ronnie Hickman had that one, but could not hold on. Tyler Loop from 24 yards away. And his kick is good. Now once again, the Ravens not able to punch it in the red zone. They settle for 3. We all know that about Bernie Kosar. Little trickery here by the Browns. Isaiah Bond able to turn the corner and runs out of bounds after picking up 8 yards.
The draft was over. He ends up going undrafted. The Browns able to sign him.
2nd down and 2. Judkins picks up the 1st down, and he's got more. into Baltimore territory. Nate Wiggins makes the play.
And it forces Shedeur Sanders to have to figure it out post-snap.
3rd down and 12. Sanders steps up. Nobody there. He'll just run it, and he runs out of bounds. A few yards shy of a first down. It's Keaton Mitchell, the running back. Play action. Lamar steps up, fires. He's got Zay Flowers. 2nd catch today, and Flowers picks up a first down. Baltimore has only converted 2 of its last 8 third downs. Garrett's coming again. Jackson chased out, throws. He's got Flowers. First down, Zay Flowers. Schlesinger on the tackle, and Jackson was able to escape just in time to pick up 18. Pressure coming. Jackson able to get into Mitchell. He's got some daylight. Keaton Mitchell with a first down. Pressure coming. Jackson throwing it deep to the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Tylan Wallace. No flags. Here is Luke from 44 yards away to tie the game. Luke's kick is good. And with 4:59 to go,
Jumbotron as well.
Let's see what the call is on 3rd and long. Do you just want to get out of here, or are you giving him a chance?
Sanders just throws it away, and out comes the flag.
There's no one out there.
It was Trenton Simpson applying the pressure, and this is going to be grounding against Cleveland.
Not quite at worrying about the clock yet. 1 first down we might be.
Jackson threads the needle to DeAndre Hopkins. What a pass by Lamar. That is Andrews under center on 4th and 1. Andrews spinning away, and there he goes. Andrews all the way. Touchdown. What a call by the Ravens.
Charles, Todd Monken is in his bag, is what the young kids would say. And John Harbaugh said to us, you always have to reinvent yourself. So we talked about their struggles on short yardage. A week ago, Mark Andrews gets under center.
From the 35-yard line, Sanders on first down. Njoku is wide open. Instead, he goes deep to Fannin. Big play, Shedeur Sanders to Harold Fannin, a gain of 25.
Wide receivers never see the pressure, though.
3rd down and 10. Sanders comes back the other way. Judy's open, and Judy breaks his 3 tackles, and he's got the first down. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Showing blitz.
Drop 2 out.
Sanders steps up. He's going to run. Shedeur to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 5. Pressure's coming. Sanders looking for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Nearly caught by Larvidan. Pressure's coming. Sanders fires, and it's broken up by Roquan Smith. And this one will come to an end. Jackson takes another knee, and that will do it from here in Cleveland. Derrick Henry rushes for 103 yards, and the Ravens win 23-16.
Sky Moore and Brian Robinson are back deep as Arizona won the toss, elected to defer. It'll be Moore from the 2-yard line, and we're underway in Glendale. Sky Moore with an opening, and Moore on the run. One man to beat, and it's the kicker, Ryland. He'll blow by him. Moore on the move to the goal line, lunging and down at the 2.
So much for the quick start for the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, how about this? This San Francisco 49er team just straight up the middle, great blocking. Really nobody for Sky Moore to make miss. Even the kicker, Chad Ryland, doesn't really kind of squeeze and help out the coverage team. The one positive, Keitrell Carr. What a great job hustling to force him to punch it in here.
Officially a 98-yard return from the 1. McCaffrey, a jump cut and in for a touchdown.
Like you said, Kevin, it's just a simple jump cut right there. Move a little bit to the right. You've got a clear lane into the end zone, and you can't script. a better start, and the energy, his experience at the quarterback position.
Bam Knight is the running back, and on first down, the handoff is to Knight, and Knight will try the right side, and he pushes the pile out near. 3rd and 10. Brissett to the sideline, looking for Wilson.
It's a very challenging scheme that's very multiple during the course of the game.
On 3rd and long, Purdy in a clean pocket. Open in Arizona territory is Jawan Jennings. Purdy feathers it in, and he's down at the Arizona 43, a pickup of 25. On 1st and 10, Purdy to throw. Backside pressure comes, finds his open man. That's DeMarcus Robinson down to the 30 of Arizona. Here's Purdy. Looking for it all. He's got Kittle there. It's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco.
There, George Kittle, the traditional tight end position. Akeem Davis-Gaither there. That's easy. He's got him beat right off the line of scrimmage.
Pinheiro for the extra point. And it is blocked. It has been a day of missed extra points in the National Football League. And another one that goes awry. San Francisco bringing just 4. Brissett hit as he throws, looking for Wilson on the sideline. What an adjustment and what a catch by Michael Wilson.
For him to show the value he has for this team.
And on first down, Brissett will check it down to Emari DeMercado in space, and DeMercado picks up 9. And the handoff, left side, got an opening, and in for the touchdown is Bam Knight.
Areas where they're really good. Watch, you're going to get pull here, you're going to get pull here. These guys do a great job of climbing. This is blocked really, really well. And that's why you get, Shanahan said he wasn't going to ease Brock Purdy into this game and kind of see how he's doing. That's exactly what he's done.
Pressure from Sweat. He gets rid of it to Ricky Pearsall. First catch for Pearsall, but swarmed under.
You know, he was a handful when he was at Philadelphia. He's been a handful here in Arizona as well.
Well, he said if they'd won those close games that they've lost this year, people would know that he's 5th in the league in sacks. Greg Dortch makes the first man miss, and Dortch looking for an opening now. Dortch trying to get to the edge. He does. Dortch. A nice jump cut left across midfield. And the return game showing up big for both teams in this first quarter. Jonathan Cannon was adamant, this is not where we want to live. Quick toss, right side, and out of bounds at the 41. That's Xavier Weaver with his first career catch. Good snap. Good hold, and the kick is got the distance, but it is wide to the left. No good.
You get the great punt return. You block an extra point by the Niners, and now you miss a field goal wide. I mean, there's just been no consistency. Shanahan and John Lynch, after that Jacksonville game.
There's McCaffrey, nice move. Found a little bit of a crease, and he's got a first down.
He's got a certain play style.
That's fine. First and 10 from the 27. Brock Purdy over the middle finds one of his favorite targets, George Kittle, and he's got 10 more to the 17-yard line.
Was that Luke Farrell just initiating the contact, or did Max Melton jump into his way as he was releasing?
Here's Purdy, McCaffrey all alone. He'll walk in for a touchdown.
Watch right here. Watch the release and the shove, and then it's on Cody Simon. He's going to try and get into coverage. That's George Kittle right there. That's inside, and that allows.
And the extra point is no good. 2 missed extra points for Pinheiro today. 4 now on the season. On second down. 49ers bring 5. Good toss across the middle to Michael Wilson and a first down. I guess if you're an Arizona fan, the good news, Moose, is that see if that turns into points for the Cardinals. Brissett off the play fake. Open at the 20 is McBride inside the 15. And the Cardinals back in the red zone as McBride's out at the 10. 2nd and 8.
They bring pressure. It's Dortch, the release foul. Then Dortch weaving his way for a first down and yanked down at the 8-yard line. So no, the low snap for Brissett. He'll fire over the middle. It's McBride, and McBride gets it back inside the 5 and down to the 4. 3rd and goal. Brissett short to Michael Carter in the flat. Carter, nowhere to go. Well defended by... And Ryland's kick is blocked, and it still gets through. Cardinals rush 4. Purdy with time. Over the middle. Almost intercepted. Jalen Thompson was in the area looking for the pick. And it's 4th and 5. 5-man rush to the sideline for Higgins. And Higgins reversing going upfield. And he's going to be 2 yards short of a first down. And a draw play to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey sifting through that Cardinal defense. And a first down, nudging the football to the Arizona 49. Pickup of 12. It's McCaffrey. Spins off contact and has the first down. Purdy. In a clean pocket, nowhere to go. Now the scramble for Purdy. Purdy throwing on the run, looking for Jennings, and it is almost intercepted by Max Melton. The try for Pinheiro right down the middle from 48. And a 22-10 San Francisco lead. They've been dangerous for everybody.
He's solid here on the field goals and has been all season. Hasn't missed yet. But I tell you what, again, there's more pressure. And it's been impressive to me. You mentioned it coming on the air, how it's been a challenge in the early games today.
First down and 10 for Brissett. Looking to throw over the middle. There's Wilson. Makes the catch. Hangs on through the hit and down at the 45. His 5th catch of this first half as the number 1 wide receiver right now. Tatum Bethune dinged up early in the first half, has not come back. Here's Brissett in a clean pocket over the middle, and it is intercepted. Malik Mustafa with the interception at the 34.
Area. You're going to have Greg Dortch and Xavier Weaver end up like running almost the exact same route and ending up right in the exact same area. So you would think that the inside receiver, Xavier Weaver, on that one would continue on the vertical and pull that safety, so that way Greg Dortch could come into the middle and potentially have the opportunity to catch that ball, because Jacoby Brissett has to let that go. That has to come off his hand.
Here it comes from the secondary, and Baker hit as he throws, and the pass juggled and caught by Jawan Jennings. He hit from 48 earlier. And the kick from Pinheiro is good, and 3 more on the board for the 49ers, who lead it 25-10 at halftime.
The first couple of snaps, you've already got another one.
2nd and 15. Play action. Brissett checks it short. Little pitter-patter of the feet up the sidelines for Bam Knight, and 3rd down and 3. Brissett over the middle, caught, and right at the line to gain. It's going to depend on the spot. Straight drop for Purdy. He wants to go to the air, and he finds Kyle Juszczyk, and Juszczyk up the sideline into Cardinal territory.
Of the big guns here on the offensive side of the ball, it's Christian McCaffrey, who was always there.
Looking for McCaffrey on the screen. 3 blockers in front for McCaffrey, and a first down. Purdy with pressure coming, sets it up for McCaffrey. McCaffrey down. Good play by Cody Simon, the rookie from Ohio State. Seeing a larger role on defense today 9 now this season, and it forces Pinheiro on for a 47-yard field goal try, and Pinheiro's kick is good. And Brissett over the middle, open, and it's Wilson leaping up to make the catch. The offense is going to run through Marv and Trey. Well, now his role has changed, and he's embraced it here today. Brissett under a lot of pressure. There's Wilson again. He makes the adjustment. He makes the catch, and a first down at the 22. So now Dortch back in motion at wide receiver. Brissett off the play fake.
Under pressure on the roll, throwing on the run, and it's intercepted by Diamador Lenore. Lenore weaving back towards the middle of the field, now to the sideline. Lenore to the 40, still on his feet. Lenore, they weren't sure he'd play today. And Diamador Lenore's got an interception and down inside the Arizona 15.
Enforce things. It's Elijah Higgins on the outside, and as he breaks out that way, you can see him, but it's a great jump by Diamador Lenore and just gets right in front of him. And then a heck of a return right there, but very un-Jacoby Brissett-like so far this year.
Jacoby Brissett trying to get in on the play at the end. Robert Saleh, you know he's fired up.
Right there. Every time they're building momentum, they have a negative play that goes against them.
Here's Purdy looking back to the left, waiting for Kittle to clear. He finds Kittle, and Kittle swarmed by 3 Arizona Cardinals. He's got to the 4-yard line. Here's Brissett. Back to the sideline he goes. A first down. It's Wilson again. Michael Wilson with the 9th catch of the day. Ball came out. The official said he's down.
They always have that, but boy, they were their own worst enemies all day today.
Breaking a tackle, it's Trey McBride. We saw George Kittle making plays. Now McBride gets a first down.
Than where Trey is right now, but yeah, we tried to push him to make sure he honors that and make sure mom is proud of him getting that college degree.
And as we speak of him, he leaps up and makes another good catch. 3rd and goal. Brissett over the middle to the 5, to the 2, to the 1, and in is Elijah Higgins, but the ball's out. The ball came out before he broke the plane. It's ruled a fumble, and Keon White recovers for San Francisco.
Let's make sure that he doesn't break the plane. Upton Stout does a great job. He comes in, he rips it out. Yeah, I think it's out before he goes across.
Boy, it's
the goal line.
Close. Watch it here on the side.
Look at Upton Stout fighting. Yeah, it's out. It's out before it goes across. He doesn't break the plane. Now remember, going in, you just have to break the plane with that football. That football just has to break the front of that goal line. Coming out, the entire football has to be beyond it. So he's just got to break that plane.
His helmet does, but the ball is not with him. 3rd and 6. Purdy from the goal line to McCaffrey over the middle, but McCaffrey short of the first down. Trying to hang around this division now that the offense is getting healthy. Nice catch by McBride, and way to stay in bounds as he finally is out near the 43 of San Francisco, chased out by Winters after a 17-yard pickup. Spent all of last year on the practice squad. Brissett to the end zone, fits it in for the touchdown to Trey McBride.
I tell you what, this is some kind of throw by Jacoby Brissett. Jair Brown is in great position. I mean, this is a tight window. Look at the conversions right there by the defenders. That's excellent.
Spot, and now you've got Bam Knight taking a direct snap and a sweep to the left side, and there's Luke Gifford back on the field, holds him up, gets some help at the end of the play.
You're not doing anything but putting Brock at risk right now. Unless, you can go to Brock and ask him, and he's like, no way, I want to finish this game. I'm back home. I've got a lot of people here. I love that phrase. He's got to attack practice, and it has to be aggressive. And to your point, that foot in the turf and how he turns that football loose, and he's not thinking about the toe anymore. He's thinking about the throw.
1st and goal, toss play, McCaffrey, blockers in front, breaks a tackle, touchdown, Christian McCaffrey, the cherry on top for the San Francisco 49ers.
It's a big statement right there, and it shows you what this offense can be, and I love the comment that George Kittle.
So they're going for 2. It's been reported that Eddie Pinheiro has a hamstring injury, so this 2-point try may be because the kicker's not there, and oh my, is that risky. B.J. Ojulari.
Yeah, really, right? It's such a long, hard road back. We're talking about guys that are battling injuries, and sometimes it can be super frustrating.
So Ojulari tore multiple ligaments in August of 20. Down and 10 from midfield. Brissett
Coming back to get it is Dortch, breaks 2 tackles, and Dortch dancing for a first down to the 34-yard line of San Francisco. Picks up 16.
You know, when they watch this film tomorrow and go through everything, they'll find the positives. They'll find Michael Wilson today taking advantage of his opportunity. They'll see, really, he's just anxious to get the chance to mold the young linebacker even more. 2nd and 6. Brissett to the end zone. Open is Dortch for the touchdown. Yeah, again, it's just some missed assignments. Watch, everybody's going to come up. There's nobody behind, playing that deep half. Nobody turned and ran with him. So again, a blown coverage right there in that situation. Not sure if that was supposed to be Jason Pinnock going with Greg Dortch as he went deep.
And they'll go for 2. And it's deflected away. And the San Francisco 49ers, in the return of Brock Purdy to full health and action, get a 41-22 win in Arizona.
And Coach Baton says, recognize the moment. That was the mantra to the team. Chance what you can do as far as almost putting away KC. First play of the game, and look at this. Connor comes up on a safety blitz and gets the sack to start it. Well, he's a big 3rd down presence, is Sutton. And he's on the near side on 3rd and 7. He's looking his way, and the pass comes instead to Bryant. The rookie has the first down, so they get out of a 2nd and 16.
That was close.
Kind of close. It was close. Yeah, it would have been a great catch.
Changes the game sometimes.
3rd and 11. Rushing 4. Nix fires a bullet across the way. And there's that 3rd down specialist in Sutton picking up a first down. 2nd and 10. To Ingram.
There he is.
Ingram at the 10 to the 5. Brought down by Cook. Going to try to get it up top. Here's Nix. Pressure, and he's taken down.
Guess who?
Yep. Just the 3rd time this year Chris Jones has a sack. Crawshaw on the hold. The kick drilled dead center. For an opening field goal, they finally produced points on their opening drive. First time in 9 games. 7.5 minutes and 14 plays to put up a field goal. First snap for the Chiefs. They swing it over to Rice. Rashee Rice in a full gallop for about 11. This rush crazy defense is ready to pounce. 3rd and 10. They seal the pocket for him as he throws long to Thornton, and that one's just out of reach. Ariza to punt to Mims, who had missed the last 2 games because of a concussion. And he's one of the best. He's been an all-pro. Here's Mims cutting it upfield. This is what we're talking about. Here goes Mims with a block. He's at the 50, and it's a chase. There's an angle, and they take him down. It was Roland Wallace who was able to get him. There is a flag after a 68-yard run back.
During the kick, illegal block to back against the kicking team.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a handoff down to about the 7 for Harvey. They can get a first down at the 1. Nix looking left, going down the middle, and it's batted in the air, incomplete. Batted by Chanel. Denver fans are tired of seeing him, but the Chiefs love what they're doing with Leo. Here's the kick from Lutz. Again, another chip shot. This one 24 yards, and it's 6-0.
Bosa had an incredible game, but remember, they didn't have full strength. Now they're back at full strength.
On the run, he throws, completes it to Worthy. He's got a first down. Gain of 10. They give it to Hunt, and Kareem tumbles up ahead for 7 or 8 yards. Bonito and Cooper sit out this play for that Denver defense. 1st and 20. Quick pass, Rice, and tossed out, gain of about 4.
Pass interference, defense, number 21. All the places to find the foul, automatic.
A quick toss to Smith, the rookie, weaving through traffic, and we got another marker down at the 10-yard line. That picked up 8.
And we talked about before the game, whoever wins the penalty battle could win the game.
Holding offense number 9. 10-yard penalty, remains second down.
They got Juju on that one. Smith-Schuster. 6 defensive backs in for the Broncos. Quick toss. It's Rice, and he's brought down at the 12. Hufanga got to him first, and another marker out on the near side 16. 31 yards for Butker. Ariza on the hold. Winchester perfect snap, and Butker perfect kick. All field goals here in the opening quarter.
I think you expect something quick. Screen, handoff, something easy. Oh boy.
Nix able to unload it to Ingram. We're only going to get about halfway there.
His penalties need to stop. Denver's 31st in the league. That's not good. And even the Chiefs are 21st. Whoever plays a clean game has a better chance.
Handoff Hunt. Hunt finds that seam and able to deliver 6 yards on a first down carry, brought down by Sternod. Drive. And again, he's got Rice pummeled right away on the catch by McMillan. Gain of 5. Both were just a little too long, but he's got 10 completions, 64 yards. This one to Rice. His 5th catch goes for another first down. Smith comes out. Benito got a jump on that snap. And there's Kelsey to scoop it up, pick up the first, and fights 4 defenders at the 20-yard line. First down, Chiefs.
Cooper, who's an incredible edge rusher, the fastest get off in the National Football League. He's not far behind.
That play picked up 18. It's a 2nd and 2. And they're going to lose a yard right here as Hunt is brought down by Wazarike.
As the clock goes down, that means they're going to get off the snap fast.
Here you go, 3rd and 3. Benito trying to break free. Here's the chase and the throwaway. Incomplete. The 31-yard attempt for Butker. This is the 2nd from 31 he's attempted in the game. 4 chip shots. A pair of 31-yarders by Butker. A 24 and a 29-yarder by Lutz. And it's 6-6. 4.5 to go in the first half.
Spagnuolo does a great job of adjusting that. See what Sean Payton comes up with.
First option not there, so he goes across the middle. And he's got his target.
You're seeing it a little bit, Trace. You're exactly right. It's a muddle huddle where you get up on the ball quickly.
3rd down. Got hit when he threw it, and it was broken up. Wisely played by Watson. Stayed right there with his man.
Offenses go against both these defenses that can go like that. Denver did it on their first drive as well.
2nd and 6. Cooper right in the back of Hunt. And they'll have a 3rd and 1 on the way. On his way to winning Super Bowl 40. Here's Mahomes on 3rd and 1. They get him for the first time.
Literally this early in the season that I can remember in the Patrick Mahomes era.
Bo Nix, 1:45 and 2 timeouts to work with. Going to take off. Going to slide for about 8. The Broncos bring in Lil Jordan Humphrey, who they brought back this week off the Giants practice squad.
He's not little, by the way.
No, he's not at all. 6'4", 230, and that's going to be close for Nix in a first down.
All day it's been a little bit difficult to determine Denver if Kansas City's throwing it for sure. Well, they're throwing it for sure now. We'll see if this defense can get there.
There's the pass to the right sideline, and it's caught by Brown. Picks up 12.
Uh-oh.
They're on him, and they've got him again. Look who comes up. It's McMillan. McMillan comes up from the secondary to get the sack to close out the half.
That is a monster decision right there.
Well, it takes away the touchdown, and now it's a new set of downs. Kelsey on the go. Makes the catch. Hufanga able to chop him up. Let's bring in Gene on that play and that illegal contact call. But they say he was down at the 27. They go back to him again. He is warming up. 3 catches on this drive for Travis.
He looks.
There's a 3rd and 14. Looking for options. Trying to get away from Franklin Myers and throws intercepted. That's McMillan with it. And a flag down. McMillan takes off, slips through the tackle, and Thornton's not going to let him get away. Thornton knocks him down, and the ball goes out of bounds.
I believe this will stand. I think it's a block in the back after the interception on Denver.
And we got Mahomes down here, too. All those penalties cost Denver 54 yards of the return. But on the bootleg, here's Nix. And that's Franklin trying to twist and turn for a first base, be a yard short.
Instead of having to take it all the way down, because they change personnel groupings a lot, got to be faster.
It's third down. Maybe it's Sutton time. He's got only one catch so far. It's going down the field, and it's caught over the shoulder by Franklin. What a catch by Franklin with Fulton on the coverage.
That was incredible all the way around, but they got up to the line fast. Now they're doing it again. Now you have a chance.
His longest play of the game from scrimmage, went for 35. There's Sutton. Wattenberg. Pass. Harvey. Here he goes. Down to the 8-yard line. It's McLaughlin. Straight ahead. Jones has a hold of him. There's a push. And they push him across for the game's first touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin.
Just imposing their will right here. I was waiting to hear the whistle, but they kept it just going forward enough.
Look at all. Miners among those. Low snap. And Mahomes going to launch it long. One-on-one coverage. And Thornton makes the catch. Gets to his feet. McMillan then slings him down at the 10. They may have marked him down where he caught the ball originally.
Get him back into the division race.
Pass over to Smith. Smith collides with several Broncos at the 5.
He's great at this. He's great in this situation, you said.
It's his strength. They're going to ride him. It's Hunt driving, getting some help.
Just give it to Hunt. He's got two guys there, and Trey Smith helping the push. And then coming in at the end is the rest of the Chief gang.
I mean, look who it is. Kelsey is one of those who helps push him across.
You don't want to wait too long, though. You got Mahomes on the other side. They did it on the last drive, got in rhythm, get in and out of the huddle, stay aggressive.
Still has it. And he's going to go down the field. He's got his man, Bryant. And Cook is able to wrap him up. Pat Bryant, the rookie, having his finest performance. Final seconds of quarter 3. They go to Ingram. Tight end screen. Ingram for 9. Running behind McGlinchey.
Staying aggressive.
Lofting it to Sutton, incomplete. Will Lutz, good again, 3 for 3 on the day. Brad and Gary and Jenny will have that one for you on Saturday. Meantime, 1st and 10 as the handoff goes to Hunt. And look at Hunt tumbles. He's tripped up by.
I would take advantage of that. Slide the line the other way.
Time for Mahomes. Time to launch it deep. And Brown is there, and a flag's on Moss for the second time.
What's crazy is if you look back by Bonito chasing Mahomes down, you get tired. It literally
cost you your best, maybe the best pass rusher in the league.
Pass interference, defense, number 21, always replaced at the start of foul, automatic first down.
3rd and 6. There's the pass. Caught, breaking the tackles, Kelce, and Travis takes it to the end zone. What an effort by Travis Kelce.
And watch Travis Kelce, all out pressure, and right there, Hufanga does not miss many tackles.
He was tied with Priest Holmes. Extra point blocked. It is blocked.
See how they're all pretending to come in here? Back out of there. You're not doing it on 3rd and 16.
Nix goes underneath. Got a chance. Going to come up 2 yards short as Prentice. To Gray. It'll be a 3rd and 2 on the way. That's Kelce. It's Kelce with the catch.
Just the eye test. Don't be afraid to go to him again here.
It's 3rd and 2. Low snap fielded by Mahomes. Looks to the sideline. It's incomplete. Trying to find Rashard Smith. They're 3 down in this one, 6.5 to go, and this is the point they've starred all season. Nick still has it, and he dumps it off to Troutman, and he's got about 9. Big 3rd and 5, and they're down on this play clock again.
Expect pressure, yep.
Nix better be careful. Throws it, caught by Cortland Sutton. Now they're going to say he was out.
I will admit, those 2 or 3 yards do matter.
It makes a big difference.
Right.
54 for Lutz to tie the game. He does. Barely beat the play clock. Here comes the blitz, and they got him back at the 14. It's McMillan for the 2nd time in this game.
I want you to watch. The blitz is going to come off. They overload it. Mahomes wants to throw the deep shot, but he can't tell if the safety's going deep or not and has to hold on to it.
We're coming down to the wire here in the Mile High City with 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go, and a 3rd and 15 for the Broncos. Nix had all kinds of time, couldn't find anyone. Now he does. That's Cortland Sutton, Mr. 3rd down, to move the chains.
They're all down in here. That's 11 guys. Then back. There it is.
3rd and 6. Pass. Got to make a move for the sticks. Sutton, where they mark him, they give him the 1st down. Boy, it is close. It's actually coming back in a little bit. The nose of the football appears to be on that unofficial yellow line.
He's deciding whether to run. They're inviting the run here, but don't do it.
Here's Nix on 2nd and 8. Going for a big throw, and it's caught by Franklin. 35 yards, Will Lutz. He's already made 4 today. Lutz in the clutch, and the Broncos have won it.